is everybody doing? How are you guys? Hello, welcome to the stream. Today we'll have a nice little chill time. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. But I'm not saying I'm playing operations right now. Don't you worry, Possum. Thanks for stopping by real quick just to say hi. Thank you. How are you doing, everybody? Everybody. I'm playing Warfare. Hell yeah, brother. You and I both. That's what we'll be doing. Hello, Sada. Hello from the Twitch side. How are you? How are you doing? Appetite. What is up, Ox? Who? Appetite. Who? Daniel. Says Gary 750. How are you all doing on this wonderful Sunday? As always, a nice, beautiful Sunday outside, nice and sunny, as it should be. Let's accept everybody here and not realize how many people were adding me. I keep seeing just players recognize me in game saying hi, so it's pretty cool. I say hi back, we have a good little interaction, we hang out, and we win the game. That's how it goes. That's usually how it goes, right? Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Let's get my notepad open. You know what happened? I lost power the other day and I lost my notepad. So, you know what that means? We're gonna need some new builds for the challenge today because I, for some damn reason, did not end up saving the builds from the last one. The last couple of them that we had to finish up with the rating. I think there were around 8 of them. So, if you've got a build that you want me to test out, rate by these stats, you got looks, you got performance. Oh yeah, and then and this is the in-game performance, right? In-game performance right here. And by the stats, of course. These are the things that we care about with these builds. We're going from a 1, or I guess negative whatever number I want. All of this is biased. Biased ratings. From a ranking of any number to 5. It's out of 5 points per each one. They will be added up to a total. We shall find out. This is where the fun part is, that we do not care if it's going to be a good or bad build. It doesn't matter. The points don't matter. So send me whatever the god build you have, or if you want to troll me, we can do that too. It works out. Alright. Yo, what is up, Ghost? How are you today? Wonderful Sunday. Thanks for joining in. How do you get the Twitch partners? Still can't give you my Twitch Prime. I believe it is something about what is it called? The affiliate thing? Let me show you a little something on the stream creator dashboard thing, Appetite. Last stream was kind of crazy actually, so here we go. It's this right here. It was kind of crazy last stream. There was a lot. Thank you everybody that showed up on stream. It's this. I believe it's this. Once the affiliate thing is done, which it should be done today, stream 7 days in a month. I believe, question mark, fingers crossed, right? Because who the hell knows? I literally know nothing about Twitch. I believe this is when it happens. I believe that affiliate has to happen first. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% sure how that works. But, hello Oxal, it's my first time watching the streams. Also, hi from Malaysia. Hello from the US to Malaysia. You guys are wild watching at such a different time zone. It's pretty damn cool. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much for stopping by. Even at crazy times. Thank you. I have an AUG build. Oh, look at that. Okay, here we go. Let's put this right here from... why is there a space on that? There we go. There you go. First time viewer from Rizzo. Thank you. Stopping by. Zada. Here we go. Let's put then the qualifications? What would these be called? I don't know. Anyways. A bison from Carrie. Okay, let's get it. And I swear to you, if I don't get to every single one of these builds today, I will definitely be able to save them. I will save them because my power went out randomly. I guess I got 4 a.m. because I did not know that my power went out at all. And I didn't get to save the notepad from my last stream, so I didn't get to save them, sadly. But things happen. Things happen. Hello, tuning into the stream for the first time. Another first-time watcher. That is exciting. Thank you. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Mixer Zeno. We're if to anybody that is a first-time watcher, we're here to hang out, have fun. Let's not get too damn crazy. I'm not gonna get loud today, I think. Not maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. Who knows where life takes me? But we're here to have a nice, good, interactive time. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. And you revisit the M250 from Noam. Does it need to be? I don't think it has changed, right? Maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I totally forgot. I think there was another nerf to it. Oh yeah, there was. Never mind. I remember. Yeah, I might have to revisit it. Yeah, that is true. I actually totally forgot that there was a change to it. It was the arms and the extremities damage, I believe, got nerfed once again. That is true. That is true. I'll probably do a revisit, for sure. I just need to finish up a couple of them. A couple of builds. I'm trying to have one build for every weapon in the game, so I am trying to advance on that. But there will be a revisit of the M215 coming. The AS Val is coming soon because I know a lot of people like that one. So I'm definitely taking a look at that one now for a little revisit, for sure. Give him only hipfire builds. Please do not do that. Do not follow... do not follow his advice, please. I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. But do understand that if you give me a hipfire build, you will get a negative points. You will get the most negative you can ever get. You're gonna see numbers that you've never seen before in the negatives. I used this on mobile, but let me send it. Okay, yeah, let's do it, Zeno. May I suggest your M250 build with a white phosphorus thermal with the lowest zoom settings? That sounds pretty nice. Okay, you know what? Let's do that, right? Let's do that idea. So we got from AMK, we've got my M250 white phosphor. I can't spell. Hello. Phosphorus thermal. Therman. I was about to write that too. This is the first time I have not touched a computer, guys. Alright. In like 2 days, I have not been home. So just give me a second. Give me a second. With lowest zoom settings. I can't even type, man. You know how crazy that is? I actually kind of injured myself too. I was doing some yard work, I was throwing away stuff, I was throwing away the sandbag, some dirt, all these things, and I just hit my arm, my forearm, so damn hard that I don't even know if I'll be able to aim. We'll find out today. We'll find out. But I will do that. Let's do that, AMK. Let us do that. It's funny, because I'm going to be rating myself here, basically. Try this K437 build, it's so good. Okay, let's grab that. Let's grab that from Ghost. Perfect, perfect. Then, what else we got? Can you revisit the M250? Didn't I read that already? I thought I read that. I'm so blind if I did not. But I will be revisiting. I do remember now. I do remember now what the nerf was. I will be doing a revisit on that one for sure. Bro, watching your stream on 2:30 a.m. feels me crazy. Jeez, man. See, this is what I'm referring to. You guys are wild. Thank you for stopping by, even at those crazy times. That is wild. I feel bad that I'm hurting your sleep schedule, you know? Hey, if you need to be somewhere tomorrow morning, do not feel pushed to stay here. Because I swear, you better get a good night's sleep. You better get a good one. I was about to go to sleep, but I guess it's not happening for the next 6 hours. And streaming more overall, more days, but not more time, probably. It was really fun, though. That was a really fun stream, last stream. I like that. Headline reads, Florida man gets trolled with hipfire builds and hates it. You forgot to add the part where the Florida man ends up biting a crocodile's head off or something. That's kind of... that's bound to happen after using those hipfire builds. I'm gonna get angry. Yeah, Hulk. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Hulk says something. I haven't watched that movie in a long... It's Hulk Smash. There we go. That's what it was called. Yeah. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Ba, 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 ba. That's my best impression at a Marvel theme song, by the way. Alright, so the M250 General Machine Gun. Okay, let's grab that from Noam. Let us grab that from Noam. Here we go. RPG and knife builds. You know, maybe the last game... On the last game for today, I will do a little RPG plus knife challenge thing. Let's see how well we can do with that. Let me write that up here. Last game, knife and RPGs only. I think it's AT4. I think is what I'm looking for. But yeah, that idea. You get the idea. I was wondering, do build codes carry over from mobile to PC? They should. People keep telling me that they do, but sometimes the code doesn't work for others. I truly don't understand how it works. I've tried my best to understand, but it works for some and not others. Like, it should work, but somehow it doesn't for some people. I really don't understand why. They should work. I mean, people in the comment section of my videos have been telling me that the codes do work for mobile, the same codes, but man, do I swear, it just sometimes it doesn't work. No one, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Why did that not make a sound? Was it just me, or did that alert not make a noise? Because I gotta fix these alerts, man. I don't know why they don't work half of the time. I might have to set up alerts with StreamerBot instead of setting them up with a regular Stream Elements, it's called, I believe. Instead of setting them up with Stream Elements, because for some reason half of the time they don't really do as they should do. So we'll find out. Let me know if that actually made a noise. Thank you so much for the follow, Noam, on Twitch. I appreciate that. It's where am I on the chat? I totally forgot. Okay, I don't want to miss any chats because I don't want to be missing the challenges here. Where are we at? Okay. I was wondering, do build codes? Nope. I already read that. If not, I can manually save the attachments. Let's just try it out, Zeno. Send it over and let's see if it works, honestly. Let's see. It's really crazy that it's my first time watching a stream because it's like 4:30 a.m. in Malaysia. Okay, so did you just not go to sleep or did you wake up at 4 a.m.? How did that happen there, Rizzo? How did that happen? Because 4:30 is insane. Oh man, wow. That is crazy. Okay, let's grab this one from Noam. Wait, it's the same one. It's the same build, so let's keep that right there. Here we go. I got it, Noam. Don't you worry about it. What monitor are you using? Is it an OLED, TN, or IPS? I wish I knew. It's an Asus. I know that much. It's an Asus, and I think there's like a V. There's a V somewhere in the name. It's like a VQ27 like something to VQ something. Yeah, if I could spell. It's from Asus. It's something like this. I don't really remember. It's like a 240 hertz monitor because I really enjoyed playing a lot of Counter-Strike, and that was back when I bought this originally. I was pretty good at Counter-Strike. All right, not to toot my own nipples, but yeah, I was decent at it. You know, I had that little eagle as my rank, and then I stopped playing. But all I cared about was frames, so I went for 240 hertz, and so I'm assuming it's an IPS. It's like a 1080p monitor, so it's probably an IPS. I don't have OLED because that's expensive. Soon enough, maybe in the future, but right now OLED is way too goddamn expensive for me. Okay, so we got another M250. I feel like I already grabbed that code like 5 times. No, don't worry, I will use it. AK-12 with the best barrel, 3 modular attachments, 1 Python, angled grip, sniper skeleton. Okay, let me put this right here just in case so you can't send the code. Because if you cannot send the code, then I will build it out during this. Hopefully the code works though. I run the same calibrations as you, literally. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay, yo, Ox, how you doing? How are you doing, Rui? Thanks for joining in. Good to see you again. Always like to see you. How are you doing today? Where's my thing? Here we go. I'm doing pretty alright myself. A nice little Sunday. Today was supposed to be a beach day in the morning to maybe around 2 p.m. or so, but then it just started raining. So I did not get to go to the beach, but I still feel, I don't know about you guys, but every time I go to a beach, every time I'm near a body of water, a salty body of water, I just get tired. I just get tired and relaxed. And not tired, I guess. Yeah, not tired. Relaxed. I get relaxed. And then that's literally what I feel like right now. Every Sunday, it's nice. A nice little relaxing Sunday is all that I want. All my bills are based on yours, so I don't need to send any codes. Well, I am humbled. Thank you, AMK. Thank you very much. Look at that. Hey, Alex, how are we doing? Doing pretty well, this and that seller 2024. What a name, by the way. Nice name. I like that name. Yep. Doing pretty alright. How are you? How are you doing? SR-23? That's an interesting one. Okay. That's a gun you don't see often being touted as good. So let's see. Noam. Another one from Noam. I will probably move it down by one just so that your name, the same person doesn't get like 3 bills in a row, that type of thing. I will grab that. Hello, Dangle with the CI-19. Yeah, let's put it just one here, one in between, because to have this one and this one in between Noam's builds, so that we're not using 2 of Noam's build in the same match. Let's keep it nice and little random, not random, but in a queue, but with not too many repeating builds. Okay, but switch out the stock to the skeleton. Oh, okay, okay, hold up. Switch stock to skeleton at max calibration. Yes, there we go. Okay, try doing a top 10 guns video. Oh, I definitely will now. Now that I have enough experience with pretty much every weapon in the game right now, I can definitely do something like that. I've been holding off because I don't like to really talk about something that I don't have experience. Like if I don't have a build for it, I don't feel good talking about how good the weapon is until I finally make a build for it. And I have now for pretty much every goddamn weapon in the game. There's still some that are in the queue of what I'm making that have not come out yet on the videos, but I have touched them, so I will definitely be doing a top 10 guns video. I actually want to include all my assault rifle videos all in one compressed video, so that it's a lot easier to consume. One of those like extremely long, like probably would be like 4-hour long videos or something with the timestamps that you can then go to whichever weapon you want to see, that type of thing. I know people like that kind of stuff, so probably going to be doing that. We shall see, we shall see. Talking about hurting my, love to see a top 10 guns video. Yeah, definitely will do that. Nefis, definitely will do that. Where am I in the chat? Talking about hurting my sleep schedule. I went to sleep at 7 a.m. morning when you streamed last. Oh my god. Hey, you passed though. At 10 a.m. they had the test and you passed. Hell yeah. That's what it's all about right here. You and Steve both passing tests. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I hope you slept well after that, Noble. I hope you slept well. And if you got the Ashra skin, it's rare, it's really cool. I love running the AK-12 on Nox. Are the VODs going to be on Twitch or YouTube so I can rewatch? They get automatically uploaded to YouTube, so that's where I like to keep them. I'm pretty sure Twitch keeps the VODs for maybe like a week, something like that. So I think you could watch them wherever you want. But as far as VODs, I do think it's much better to watch a VOD on YouTube, the automatic ones that it creates. I do think so. It's because you get a lot more options for pretty much everything, and YouTube has the upper hand on that one for sure. Have you watched the Delta Force tournament, China versus Japan? I swear to God, that is a crazy match. I have not. I know that it just happened, and I really need to watch all those things. I've been very curious about what an actual match looks like when it comes to these things, for sure. Really gotta watch them. When will you test them? Soon. I mean, I'm pretty sure yours is one of the first ones, actually. It is, nope, right here. Okay, so it's probably second match. 2 matches in, that is when I will get to your M250, and then on the next match after that, most likely I will get to check out your SR25. We have enough builds here for about 3 matches, so we're about to start. Let me just catch up to chat here. Alright, every knife with different damage and range. Yeah, no, they're all the same thing. Every knife is basically the same thing in this game, so it's pretty... there's really no point in, like, changing knives aside from the skin. It's to look good. It's to look good. Maybe in the future, I'm sure we'll get some crazy melees. We'll know. We'll find out later on. In case it works. Okay, perfect. Yes, thank you for that. We'll find out which one works, if I can use the code or if I have to build it out. We'll find out. We'll find out. It did. Okay. It's a long story. I spent my sleep schedule by pushing through ranking in Warframe. Oh no. There's 35 days, Rizzo. You don't have to do that to yourself. I'm a firm believer in modularity, I guess. Like, I don't even know how to... I'm a firm... Hey, look at that. It's Steve. Hold on. Hold on, Steve. I got you. Let me invite you back here. I am a strong believer in moderation. That is the word that I'm looking for. Moderation. There's still 30-something days, I think. Let me look at the pass of the season. 37 days. 37. You don't need to do it all in one day. You can take your time. You can take your time. Don't hurt your sleep schedule. It's 1 a.m. here. We're all the same late night viewers. That is crazy. From Pakistan. Got a few people from Pakistan, if I remember correctly. That's pretty damn cool. That's pretty cool. By the way, that 3D interacting overlay of your face you showed last stream, that owl one, I saw someone using the same stuff, but instead of an owl, it was a cactus. Yes, exactly, Nobleman. So that's kind of the idea that I'm going for. I actually figured out how to do it. I didn't get to set it up for this stream, but it's pretty much ready. I am so ready. And then I made the green screen happen so that I can overlay different scenes and stuff like that. Like at this very moment when I'm talking to you like this, I don't want to be sitting here in the menu. I want to have a little image of my owl sitting down or doing something as I'm talking to you. Just presenting, giving like a presentation or something like that. Talking to you guys while the chat is like over here, or maybe the game on a little corner. Just something like that. That type of idea. I already tested these things and it works. I'm so excited to get it working on the actual stream because I have not set it up yet. But that same idea there with the cactus, but obviously with the movement and the interactions and stuff like that. That's kind of the idea. Because Snap Lens does have some that are already created. Snap Camera, I think it's called. They already have some that are completely fully finished, but I don't want to use somebody else's stuff. So I'm literally making everything from scratch. So that's how that's working out. And actually for the next stream, aside from that working, I should also have... I'm having somebody work on emotes and... what are those things called again? Like the little badges. Badges, that's what it's called. Emotes and badges, custom emotes, custom badges, all these things. They're coming soon. They're coming soon. I really want to keep improving the stream as much as I can. So we'll see. But all these things are coming. Hoot, Steve. Hoot, brother. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Ooh, random question. What is your favorite fast food or just easy to grab food? Oh, man. That is interesting, actually. Because there's a Taco Bell right next to my house. I can not walk to it. I mean, I guess I could, but I'm kind of too lazy to walk to it. It's like a mile and something away. No, it's... Yeah, about a mile away if I take the regular sidewalk. It's about a mile away. I don't feel like walking a mile, right? That's America for you, baby. I don't feel like walking that much. But there's also a Wendy's that is a lot closer. It's like half a mile away. I would walk to that one. So my favorite right now, fast food, easy to grab, simple fast food. Taco Bell if I want healthier, because you can change out the beef for like chicken and things like that, and it still tastes really good. And Wendy's when I feel like going for cheap and easy, because it's right there. I love that. Oh yeah, that's my stuff right there. But just in general, if I want to have like a lunch, I just go to Chipotle. Chipotle is my life. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen that Vine, but I am that kid, I swear to God. Like, that is what I like. I love Chipotle. Every day, you could force feed me that shit through a tube, and I will have it. I will have it. Very disappointed. Oh my God, I just lost the chat. Jesus Christ, what just happened? Okay, there we go. It's very disappointing to say that I don't have any more funny builds. We need more content. Thank God next season is 9th of July. Yes, absolutely. I'm actually very happy that it's coming soon, because I agree with you there. There's definitely not enough content this season, so we are basically running out. If you look at the graph of players right now, Where's my Steam charts? I believe it's called. Let's grab this. I believe, yeah. If you look at the amount of players right now, it's actually not too shabby at all. Wait, actually, hold on. What the hell? There was a big increase here. Where's the month? Yeah, actually, this is not bad at all. I really thought there was a lot less players due to the content, to the lack of content right now. But that's actually super cool. I did not realize that. So never mind. Maybe I'm just talking shit. That is crazy. That is crazy, actually. Well, well, well. But I am very happy, though, that we're only like a month away from the next season. I am very happy with that. Oh, yes. I also use the Asus 240Hz, and in some maps I can't see people in the desert. It's hard to distinguish. What is your monitor settings like brightness, contrast, saturation? Dude, honestly, I wish I knew. I literally just plugged it in, and whatever was the default is what I use. I'm very lazy when it comes to customizing things like that, because if anything happens, I have to redo it. I have to customize it all over again. So if I look right now, overdrive 60, adaptive sync off. I have all these syncs off. Game plus is off. Game visual, I have it on FPS mode. I don't know if that means anything. I literally don't know what any of these settings do, honestly. I'm not into this stuff. My brightness I did change because I need it bright. I think, no, actually, yeah, it's at 5. My brightness is at 5. I don't know if that's a lot or not. It's probably pretty low. Blue light filter at 0. There's nothing else here for me to customize, honestly. But that was basically my settings there, the full settings. Because I just plugged it in, man. I don't really pay attention to customizing things too much. I like plug and play. This is why I use a phone from like 50 years ago. Because I just like plug and play. That is my thing. Making you a loadout right now just need for you to suffer. Hell yeah, Steve. That's what you're about to get some negative points, Steve. I like to see that right there. But sure, I saw Noam in the game with the SR25 as Luna. Hell yeah, look at that. Look at that. Noam having a name out, making a name out there for himself during match. Hell yeah. And give him an SMG build with no range. Oh no, no. Oh no. Alright, we'll make that now. Okay, alright. Top 10 budget builds. I don't really play operations, I want to. As I finish up with all the weapons, I will be doing, for Warfare at least, right? I will be doing operations after I finish up with the Warfare stuff. For sure, for sure. There's just something about operations, because there's no wipes, it's kind of hard to do content based on the top builds, like for budget and all these things, because I feel like it gets figured out really quickly. Because there's not much that changes. At least I can Tarkov a lot of things change per wipe, which makes a lot of sense. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll do stuff like that where there will be a lot more weapon changes and cost changes and all these things. And that would be very interesting for operations. But soon enough, I will be doing stuff like that for sure, Noam. I will be. Hi, thanks from Bangladesh. Hello, Tanjim. How are you? No problem for the builds. I have a lot of fun making them, actually. It takes forever. It takes a long time to make one build, for example, but it is fun. It is quite fun. I am so far behind on chat. There's no way in hell. Okay, sweet. I'll sleep now so I can see you use my build eventually, for sure. I'm going to start saving them now. I might be a little bit behind, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll wait until your stream is over, because recently my exams are over. Hell yeah, brother. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, thank you. Black Hawk deals more damage than the basic one. The Black Hawk? Am I the only one lagging? Oh, I guess that's probably my... I know it's not my stream. I actually fixed it. So I fixed it from the last stream. There was an issue with the frames dropping. I fixed that. But my internet, I definitely can't fix that one until I get fiber. And I think I'm just going to end up buying fiber pretty soon. Because I don't want you guys to suffer through lag. So, for sure. There it is. There's the MP5. Is this another meat tenderizer? I swear to God. Let's find out. Oh no, that's my desktop. That's not, and then I'll just send it right back to you or something like that. We got 2 more spots, so we're good to go there. And there's who back in our regular radio host YouTuber. Hell yeah. Who Dark Patch. Who. Hell yeah. MP5, this will be fun. Yes. MP5 is too troll. I can't wait to see that. Okay. We want the owl back. Hello, we're back. Very down to see what you gave him, Steve. That would be... Let's see. I'm interested. I will be saving it, so... It's 243. Oh my god, that is crazy. Our whole team is your build. Oh, look at that. Damn, that is actually quite crazy. Thank you very much for for using them. I'm glad I could help out. I'm glad I could help out. Someone in the world chat just said I'm cheating on my wife. Someone replied to him, I like this guy. That is messed up, man. What is going on in the world chat? What is going on? By the way, Ox, your voice sounds different than the last stream. What does it sound like, Steve? I didn't know. I did not realize that. Like, did it increase in something? Like, is there a different pitch? Is there a different frequency? I have not changed anything. But for all I know, this streaming PC just changes whatever it wants to change whenever it wants to change it. I don't understand what happens to this damn PC. I might have to build another streaming PC and just throw this one out because I don't know what the hell goes on in the motherboard of that one. I've had that motherboard on my old PC, the streaming one. That motherboard is like 11 years old at this point, and I'm sure it has gone through many cycles, many lightning storms, and many power outages. So I'm sure that thing is messed up. Oh yeah, look in Delta Force chat. There's too much. There's too much going on in that chat. I don't even know if I want to open that damn chat. Okay. Never got any chance to see a global server gameplay, but the Asia gameplay is totally crazy. Basically, recently got a war into a whole faction of martial ranking players. That does happen sometimes. I mean, no matter where you are, I feel like that happens, and it's kind of wild when it does. I hate it, but yeah. Made some Japanese curry udon. Oh, man. Steve, I swear to God, every time you come in here, you're making food, and I get hungry out of nowhere. Oh, that sounds way too good. I wish I could just make that from, like, at home. I wish I could just make it, you know? Oh, man. Look in the Delta Force chat. I don't know if I want to look, man. There's some crazy stuff going in there. I don't know if I feel like I would get banned if I look at the damn Delta Force chat. These guys are crazy. It's like MMORPG global chats. Usually they're insane. So that's pretty much what the Delta Force chat has been. But let me actually start saving builds. There's no way in hell that I'll be able to catch up to chat. So I'm just gonna start saving builds. So this is what we're gonna be doing, right? These are all biased. Every single one of these rankings is completely biased, and it's out of 5. Out of 5. You can go from 0 to 5, or, if I feel like it, negative. And it's fine. It's fine because the points don't matter. Now, let's actually put the recon for the AUG. Where's the AUG here? Let's go to the AUG. Grab this loadout, import. Okay, so, whose was this? This was Zada's build. Let's save Zada's build. Let's put it right here. Zada's what? Not M. AUG. Yes. Okay, we got that one ready. Now, let's grab this Bison. Let's see what we got with the Bison here. This little build. Rifle, SMG, equip. Okay, I hate it when that happens. Loadout, import. Let's see what we got going on here with this little Bison. That's an interesting look. Okay, all right. Who sent it? Carry. Okay, let's grab that. Bam. Got this Bison. And we got AMK with my M250. So let's go to engineer. Grab the M250 right here. Oh, speaking of, I already have it open. How nice of me. Pretty cool. Okay, modify. I think it should be this one. Yeah, it has to be this one. But then you said to do white phosphorus thermal with the lowest zoom setting. Okay, so white phosphorus with the lowest zoom settings. Calibrate. Move this all the way down. There we go. Now I'm going to save this bad boy as AMK. Bam. Okay. And I'm actually going to save this code in case somebody wants it later on too. Here we go. Bam. What the? I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now we got Ghost. And then we have NOAM M250. I'm going to save these last two, and then I will start up the matches. I'm going to stop it right here for now. And then we will... I don't think I'm going to be able to get to this one in one match, because I usually get to like 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let me save Xenos then. Usually I can do 3 in one match, so let's also save Xenos. Where was I? I was at Ghost. So let's grab K437 right here in the Assault class. It's my favorite for the good old K437. Import this bad boy. What do we got here? Bam. That looks pretty alright. Okay, save that. I already tried out 99s if I remember correctly, so let's go for Ghosts here. Bam, I'm just saving them on the last slot at this point, just saving them there. Noams, okay, now Noams M250. Let's go to Engineer. Nice little import right here. Great, great, great. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What the f... Okay, that's interesting. I can tell we're going to be using the bipod a lot on this one. Okay. Let's call this right here. This is from Noam. Okay. That's a scope right there, man. That is a scope right there. Okay. And last but not least, Mr. Zeno. Let's see if the AK-12 actually works with the code. AK-12 from mobile. So this is a test to see if importing a code from mobile works. And what does it say? It works. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Perfect, Mr. Zeno. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We've got it. We're gonna start now then. Let's do a little graded match here. Which one is the first build that we're trying today? We're trying Zada's AUG. Zada's AUG. So let me switch over real quick. That is the wrong person. Luna. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Carrie, we are good to get started. Let's go all the way down here. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if anybody in the meantime has sent any others while we load up into the match here. Where do we got? Okay. Oh yeah, imagine having a 240 screens and having the automatic 60 Hz mode on without seeing the difference. No, I can see such a crazy difference between 60 Hz and 240. It's crazy. I definitely did check that. Inside of the display settings of Windows, I did check that I was on 240. It was like 237.9 or whatever. Something like that. 239.97. I don't remember, but I did get that. I did get that settled. Kino, hello, hello, hello. Thanks for joining in. I am super delayed in the chats right now, but thanks for joining in. I have seen you here before, so thank you very much for coming right back over here. We're trying some builds today, Kino. Let's enjoy our time. Our smaller local places that have a shawarma, that is my jam, my favorite comfort food. They don't really do that kind of thing here. Just shawarma around here. You're gonna be walking a lot to find or driving a lot to find some shawarma around here in Florida. It's not a very big thing down here. I wish there were a couple more places that did that, but because I think I tried it once. I think it was like a Disney or something where I tried it. Beast, I meant breast. Beast fillet, like I am from Bloodborne. That. Hey man, if you eat a beast fillet, that'll be nice. I feel like you definitely get full from that one. I just love cooking. Hell yeah, brother. That's good. That's good. Having a nice little outlet like that is always nice. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. You can invite if you want. I got you, Carrie, for sure. How you doing, Zeno? Okay, let's move this to the side here, so it's not in the way. Okay. Right now, what are your number one weapon for the assault class and the medic class? For the assault, probably the M4. For the medic, that's hard to tell. That's a bit harder to really determine. I would probably have to say with the MG45, SMG45. That's what I would have to put as the best one for the medic. It's just such a good weapon for every scenario. It's really good close range. It's really good long range. It's better than some ARs, even. So, it's just really good. The SMG45 is definitely one of those top weapons right now, for sure. And then if you want to go for very close range, something like a Vector or something would work out very well. The MP7 is extremely underrated, so maybe try that. Maybe try a nice little MP7. Definitely got a high ping lobby here since we're playing with quite a few people from other areas. Let's see how that goes for us. It shouldn't really be that bad. 173 ping is it's not the greatest, but it's also not horrible. So let's find out. Let's see. Okay, let me warm up here my wrist. Let's warm it up. This is the first match that I've played in about 2 days. Here. Hello. Bam. Okay, that is bad. They're on both sides. Was I about to get run over too? That is insane. Oh my god, they're all going for me. Man, what CPU and GPU are you using? For my gaming PC, I am using a 9800X3D with a 50... Oh, sorry, not with a 50 with a 3080 Ti. I wish I could get my hands on a 5000 series. That would be very cool. They're also very expensive. So maybe soon enough. But that is basically what I'm using right now. 9800X3D with a 3080 Ti that I have had for too many years at this point. So it's about time to upgrade if I'm gonna be... Oh my god, she's annoying. Okay, hold on. Where are you going? Let's see, I'm trying to warm up here. The muzzle velocity is actually pretty good for this one, I'm not gonna lie, for this AUG that you have going on. Just throw this out so I don't, in case, because I am about to die for sure. I am for sure about to die. Can I heal here? Let's just read chat while I heal. Let's see if that's a thing here. Okay, they found me. They definitely found me. Who looks there? This man is crazy. Oh no. Tried this one, it's the worst thing I've seen in my life. Car 15. Okay, Carrie, I'll save that. Let me put that at the bottom here for you. We're not going to be trying too crazy hard today. Don't you worry. I'm not really one of them extremely sweaty streamers. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I do prefer to hang out with you guys instead. I do prefer to try to read pretty much every chat that I can. Do prefer that. So let's see. I get distracted so often by chat too. I'm just making excuses at this point to do shitty, so we'll see. Let's go to the side. Scanning. Get away from me. Okay. It's probably like 50 Lunas on the enemy team right now, like usual. I'm a big Luna hater. Let's see what this weapon can do, though. This little build. I will say, though, no matter how good it does, it looks really nice. I do like how bullpups look, especially the AUG. And when you put a suppressor on it like this, nice and thick, a nice, thick, short suppressor like that, I like that. I like them thick. Okay, let's go to the side. Oh my goodness, I can't use this optic. Notice how I never use this optic in my videos, because I can't, I don't know how people like it, man. How do you guys like it? That is so crazy to me. And Zada. But I know there's a lot of people that really like this optic, though. There's a lot. So I know it's something wrong with me, not something wrong with the others. Let's try to get some kills. What is even happening right now? What is even happening? Because I don't see that many people. And when I see them... There we go. Okay, I see them now. Let's come around. Get right over here. I see you. Come on now. Another ultimate, huh? Where are you? Ooh, who the hell? Who was that? No way, there's a guy behind me. I see you. Well, they see me too now, apparently. They see me again. Stop it. There we go. Okay. They didn't want to move because of the ultimate from Luna, from that other Luna there. Pop out. I enjoy how much this sounds. This weapon, this AUG, sounds so damn good. I love that. I love that. Oh, man. A bunch of racist stuff in mine, all chat right now. Oh, for sure. 100%. Saw two dudes arguing with each other about China political. It happens. I mean, it's gonna happen, especially if it's a Chinese game. That kind of stuff always brings people to chat, I guess. It's bound to happen. I just don't really pay attention to it at all, because if you start paying attention to that, you might get sucked into it. So I don't bother. Literally just don't bother. There's no point. Let's go around, let's come around, to the side. I cannot believe that was an enemy. I forgot what enemies look like, apparently. Who is around here? That's just a tank, that's not even a person. How are we doing this good? Wait, is there actually somebody behind right now? Hold on, I'll revive you if... Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Where is he? Oh god, did you see how late the... that shot, that first couple of shots, they registered so late, that was crazy. Hello. Come on. There's another one. How are they behind this whole time? Let's try to make sure that they don't stay around. I did not realize how much ammo do we have on this build? How much ammo? I feel like I can't miss. And I miss a lot. That's why I put a big magazine. Every time. Big magazine is the way. Let's see. Nobody here. Somebody on the left. Oh, come on. Wait. Oh, no. Yeah, I think 170 ping is a little too high, I think, at this point. We'll find out. PTR from First God. Let's put that in this right here, my little notebook. First God. I don't know if, I mean, this is already quite a bit, so I'm gonna pause here taking new builds. I'm gonna pause right here, and then we'll see how far we get there. Okay, let's go. Let's come around. Let's come around to the side. I can't move. I cannot move. Okay. Did you use my vodka SMG? Did I? I don't remember. Was it from the last build? I honestly am extremely bad at remembering what I used or did not. If I didn't try it on the stream, probably not. Because I did the time, I have very limited time for everything. Okay, I just got run over while I'm on the ladder. Is that cool? Is that a thing? Just crush my legs, man. Crush my legs entirely. Okay, where am I in the chat? M249 from Noam. I'm not going to be taking any more builds for now. As soon as, because I don't want to have like 11,000 builds in there for no reason that I'm not going to get to use. So let's just, there we go. Okay, I really like how this feels actually. Sadly, we only have 30 rounds on this AUG. I do wish we had a couple of more rounds, but it does feel really nice. I just really like the sound of it. The sound of this AUG with the suppressor on it is very nice. I do like how that sounds. I'm gonna continue going around here, throw this out, get on A. Let's get it. Respawn beacon. Okay, alright. Nobody around. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I like this AUG. It feels nice. I do wish I had more ammo. What the hell? I just lagged. That was a weird little lag. Let's just get him. Okay. Alright. That makes sense, Steve. I'm just family when I was abroad. I too love to cook. Hell yeah. I love to hear it. The Car 15 build is legit. As build I saw on a YouTube short. It's literally the worst thing I've ever seen since the beginning. Okay. I can't wait to try that then. I can't wait to try it. I used to go with a AKS-74. Hell yeah. Happy Pride Month. Proud of you. Can you hoot for the LGBT community? Hell yeah. the LGTV. Hoot. Let's go. Hoot. God damn it, David. I swear. I feel like... What is the muzzle velocity? This actually feels really good though. It does feel really good. The only thing that I can really knock it down on, I do think the in-game performance would actually be pretty good if I had a bit of a higher, less ping. My ping is quite high right now. But it actually doesn't feel too bad. I do wish I had more ammo in the magazine. That would be pretty nice. Okay. Latency is going nuts. Yeah, it is. It's actually crazy right now. 170, man. 170. But I will say, for this build, this match is not going to be the greatest example of it because of my ping right now. It's kind of wild, but who cares? So I am going to give this actually pretty much a 3.5. If it had a bigger magazine on it, I do feel like it would work pretty damn well. And I just realized that I gave it to the wrong... There we go. Now, that's what I meant to do, putting it down here. I will say this... was not the best experience of the build because of the match, but it's okay. And Bison, we're going to be trying out a Bison from Carry. Bison from Carry. Let's go to Toxic here. I like Toxic for that. Where's the Bison? Where's that little cylindrical? That's the VTS. That's not it. Here's the Bison. I have found it. Don't you worry about it. Okay. AKS is nice. Yeah, it's nice. Not my favorite, but I know people like it. Hold on, let's get on the point, because apparently there's already people there. How did this guy shoot at me before? Ah, never mind. I think he was shooting at a teammate that I had behind me or something. Let's get you. It's so crazy how late I get the kill. I want to revive you so bad right now, but there's like 50 people. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to kill people before I revive you. Here we go. Let's go, Carry. This is your build right here, too. I just totally ignore my other teammate to revive you, so... do me well. Okay. I understand the basis of building from Owl's videos, then made my own builds for my requirements. Hell yeah. That's exactly why I like to talk so much about why I do things to my builds. And then every once in a while, let's say that there's a small minor change to a weapon. I do like to keep it shorter. I was testing that out with the CI19 build, the last one that had, I think it was like a minor change on the CI19, but it did change the build a little bit. So I wanted to do a nice little gameplay video at the beginning, and then a build all the way at the end, because the gameplay should have been the main player of that build, which was cool. I like that idea. Just a smaller, quicker to produce video. Usually the videos take a longer time to produce, but videos like that last CI19 build does not really take us long. So that's the idea whenever there's a minor change. But regardless, I do enjoy talking about why I do certain things on my builds. That way you guys can customize it to whatever you want it to be, because then you find out the reasoning why I made certain changes. Here we go. Let's get them. Hell yeah. I got you too. Oh no, wait, hold on. Oh god. How did this guy not kill me yet? Here we go. I can pick you up. I don't know how that guy didn't kill me. Being out there like that, not a good idea. Here we go. Got him too. I like this Bison build. I don't know if it's the players right now, but it does feel pretty good. I'm gonna die here. Yep. Oh yeah. Luna is basically Sova from Valorant, but worse kit. Sova, is that the one with the big dragon? I think so, right? I do think that Sova is the one with the big dragon. Oh man, I want to play Valorant again. I don't know what it is. You just mentioned it and I totally forgot Valorant was a game. It's been such a long time since I played it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Don't run me over! Okay, I just actually jumped. I don't know if you heard my seat move, but I actually just jumped in my seat. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go, fellas. Damn, they actually got it. Well, actually, it's not that bad. They only have 195 tickets. It's actually not too shabby. We're doing pretty well right now. I'm just gonna... There's no way I get to run back, right? Do you think I make it? Oh, there you are. I saw you on the minimap. You can't hide. There's no way I make it, right? Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh god, I'm so dead right now. That sounded like a vehicle. What shot at me there? Yeah, man, I've been itching to play CSGO and Valorant or something like that. I've just been itching to play that kind of game right now. I might do that on random streams, because I do have like random Thursday streams and stuff like that sometimes. I might... What the hell? Did you see that? My god, that was a weird one. I do like to do that randomly sometimes, so we'll see. I will definitely try some of that out. I don't know how many of you guys are interested in seeing some elite CSGO. Cough cough. I have not played CSGO in like... I can't even think about the last time that I actually played it. Elite gameplay. That's what you're gonna get. Let's see. I'm so lucky that when I'm shooting that guy, it didn't count for it. I feel you on that one. I can't aim. Oh my god. What the hell? Yeah, I got him. Let's go. I feel like I just stole somebody's kill. Yoink. Yoink. Give me that. I will get you, teammate. I will get you while I read the chat. I will get you here. No, but you got any good engineer? That would be nice. Okay. Yo, tasks, whatever number that is my friend. Hell yeah, look at that. Finding people that you know in the match. That's super interesting to me, how often you get people that you have already played with in the matches. It's pretty interesting. I don't know what's going on there, because there's a lot of players in the game, as we saw at the beginning of the stream. It's a lot of players on Steam right now. I feel like I shouldn't be getting matched up with the same people so often. But it's cool though, I actually don't mind. There you are. I was wondering. Damn, that took forever. Is there somebody on top of me? I hear footsteps on metal. Oh my god, there was. Holy shit, that was scary. Actually, can I get up here? Okay, here we go. Did I see somebody down there too? Ah, they're dead. They're dead. Let's get it. Hell yeah. Let's go to C2. I'm gonna have to go to the back here somewhere, because there's too many of them. All on C2, and I did not hit that. I like this Bison. I'm not gonna lie. This is a good Bison build. I feel like we're a little too slow on the movement speed. We're definitely a little slower than I think we should be on an SMG. SMGs, I do think they should be a little quicker. But that would be for the stats. That would be for the stats, little requirement here. That'll be for this guy, so. Let's see. Let's keep going with the Bison for one more point, so that in the next point we can do the M250 from AMK. Oh yes. Alright, where am I at on the chat? I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Okay. Is there any tips to improve gameplay links? Absolutely. I mean, I don't know if you're playing on PC or mobile. If you're playing on pretty much... Well, yeah, if you're playing on PC, I can tell you... Actually, never mind. This tip, I think, would definitely work out for both PC and... Oh my god, what was he using? Ah, that makes sense. AK-12, yeah. That makes sense. I really just tried to challenge an AK-12 with a Bison. I would... Big mistake. Big mistake. But I would definitely say a big thing that you can do to improve gameplay is literally sitting inside of the firing range just for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes? 5 minutes in a day to warm up, which I don't even do myself. I should really start doing that while I'm hanging out with you guys at the beginning of the chat of the stream. You sit inside of the firing range and you just poor guy killed himself. What a loser. Let's get him over here. Okay, never mind. He just dove out of the way. But anyways, sitting in the firing range for 5 minutes, shooting at a wall, kind of like I do in my videos, when I'd like to show my recoil versus like the regular default recoil versus me controlling the recoil, like showing how easy it is to control, stuff like that. That same idea, you should be trying to control the recoil as much as possible. That'll massively improve your gameplay, because a lot of the issues that we come across in these games is missing one extra shot. If you miss like one shot, you're already at a disadvantage, because if the enemy doesn't miss that one shot, you're just automatically dead, no matter what. It's all about how many shots you can really hit. That is the first thing. Second thing that I think you could definitely do is try to sneak around every single time. Just try to get around the objectives. Don't go face to face right in front of people. Try to go all the way around. It doesn't even matter if it's a long shot. It'll work out for you. Those are just two little small simple things, I guess, that you could start with. Those are probably good to start with, and you'll be doing really good, I think. I can't believe we're not going to get to the third point. We're doing way too well right now. Oh yeah, look at that. That guy on the top here, he's going crazy. He really wants it right now. Is there like a tournament or something happening? I don't know. Sometimes I look at how well people are doing on the top, and I'm thinking, damn, they're really going for it. They're really going for it right now. LGBT families are known as Luigi got big Luigi got big titties. I never heard of that. I've never heard of that. That's funny. Happy Pride Month to Luigi. Hell yeah. Okay. Just saying you should watch Solo Leveling. Is that a, what is that? Is that an anime? I think that's an anime. People keep talking about that, I think. I'm not into animes at all, but I don't know. I'm going to give this a 4 for the in-game performance. I feel like it could have been a little bit better if I was able to move a bit quicker. And if I had better ping in that match. That was crazy ping. We'll see. We'll see for the next one. For the latency. But that was pretty alright. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good match there. A nice easy win. That took no time almost. So I might be able to get to these 3 weapons next match here. But let's finish up with the rating first before I continue. Let's go to the AUG. This thing looks beautiful. What a great looking weapon. Look at this, man. Why does this look so good? Hold on, wait. Put the black one on. I need the black one. Here we go. Just to get a nice raw version of it. Look at this, man. This looks so good. This is the longest, thickest tube I've ever seen in my life at this point on that. I like that. Look at that. This is a great looking weapon. I have to give this just a 5. It's out of 5, but let's give it a 5.5. Oh yeah, that is a great looking weapon right there. But the stats, how are they? How are these stats? Okay, that's actually pretty easy to control. Very good handling. I wish it had worse ADS speed, but more ADS movement speed. I do wish it had more of that. But everything else is amazing. This is a really... Who sent this? Zada. This is a really nice build. I will say this number right here gets a little taken down just because our match was not the greatest. did not have a great latency in that match. So it did get taken down unfairly, but it's okay. The points don't matter. So, stats-wise, I'm going to give this a 4.5 just because it is a little bit low on ADS movement speed. I feel like we could do better with more ADS movement speed and a little bit worse ADS speed. But it's okay. It's actually doing pretty damn good. So what is this? When we get to the math of it, we have a 10 right here, plus 3.5. That is a 13.5 weapon. This is very, very damn good. I'm not gonna lie, Zada. Good shit. This is one of the best ones that I've tried. Definitely. Now, see, you really tried to set me up for success here. That was a good build. That was a really good build. Let's put the camo back on. Which one is best? This looks pretty nice. Now, let's go for a nice little green one. I like the green one a little bit too much. So, let's move on to the next one before I continue reading chat here on the support. Bison. Okay, let's change out this little... Let's change it to black because it would be unfair if I was going to say looks on this one because this looks way too damn good. I love how that looks. So, let's go to the black one. Okay, it's a Bison. It's a Bison. Not a fan of having this type of stock for that look. I do like stuff like this a little bit more, you know, like something crazy, something like this. Yeah, look at that. Is there a brace somewhere around here? Maybe like a little brace or something. Maybe some. Oh my god, look at how good this looks. But then, bam, back to reality. What the hell is this? Why is an AK stock on this thing? Like, I know it's supposed to be it's like an AK submachine gun or something like that. But I am not a fan of the look. I'm not a fan. But this type of magazine, the helical, is that even the right name for that? I don't know. That's weird. But a twisty magazine. Good look, but not the best looking weapon in the world. I also don't like this muzzle on it. How that looks on the barrel. But you know what? Let's give it like a 2.5 right here, Carrie. Let's give it like a 2.5. But now, stats, I believe it's going to bring it back up due to the stats. Very good control, super easy to handle. Pretty good here. I do wish I had better ADS movement speed because it is an SMG. Extremely good stability, so really good stats. I'm going to have to give this around a 4 for the stats. It's an SMG, so I feel like it has to be quite a bit higher on the ADS movement speed to be able to use it as an SMG. But what is this? This is a 10.5. I love that I can do math. You know, a little addition, a couple additions. Yeah, I do it all myself. That's right. I hope my daddy and my parents are proud. Yes. Anyways, this is actually a pretty good build. I'm not gonna lie. Remember the stats, the rankings are extremely biased. So this is actually a really good build. You really gave me something good here. I just think it looks like shit, but it looks really good. And then but it handles very good. Just wish I had more ADS movement speed. And now give it this little camo on it. Oh my god, this would be like an 11 already on the looks. Look at that camo, man. Oh man. Okay, so let's see now. We're going to use these 3 weapons this time. Let me catch a couple of the ones that you guys sent here. So I remember there's an M249, that, and then there's another one. There's an M249 from Noam. Let's grab that. Noam, here we go. M249. And then, is there another one? I think, did I miss one at some point? I'm not 100% sure. There's another M249. I think we're good there. Let me keep scrolling. I think we're good. I think I got it all. There's one more. I know there was one more for 100%. I know there's one in here in the chat somewhere. Scar H. There's a Scar H and a QCQ. Okay, so let me grab those 2. Let me grab those 2 from one of them from Kino again. So let me put it down here because I don't want to do one match with 2 people, 2 builds from the same person. I don't want to do that. So QCQ, let's put that in between here. Let's grab that bad boy from Hynex. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to take any more builds. I think this might be the end of how many builds I can take. So we'll find out. We shall find out how many more we can take. But for now, let's go for the AMK build. This Ghost build and Noam's build. Let's go for these. It's gonna be the M250 twice. Wow, look at that. That's gonna be crazy. Okay, let's get at it. Let's get at it, fellas. Okay, let me catch up to the chat now. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, where am I? CI-19 needs a 45 ammo size, mag 60 mag hurts so much stats. That is true. That is true. I do think 45 is more than enough for it. The fire rate is good enough already. 60 is definitely hurting it too much. I don't like a 60 on the CI-19 for sure. Valorant is shifting to Unreal Engine. No, wait, what? Really? Is everything switching to Unreal Engine 5? That is crazy. I did not know this. Damn, I have not played Valorant in so damn long. Oh, man. I did not know. I wonder what the benefit of that would be. If you already have a fully working game that is doing very well on the previous engine, why would you want to switch it over? I've always been curious. Kind of like CSGO and CS2. Why switch it? Were people just bored of the graphics or something? I'm not sure. I don't know. I wonder what that would be. Like, what is it giving you the ability to do that the old engine was not able to do? I don't know why the switch over to Unreal Engine 5 is so big right now. I don't know. We'll see. I love that me and my brothers, 3 other brothers, just in the same room, play Delta Force. Oh, that's nice. That is actually super cool. That is very cool. So much fun. I'm always top fragging. Hell yeah, Xeno. Yeah. No, how the game lets me spend my time. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's a good game, for sure. I can't even play. Oh no, Steve. Hopefully we have a better ping on this one. We'll find out. That is actually, yeah, such a W, Xeno. Kind of jealous because I run solo every time. For real, actually. That must be really nice. That is actually super cool, Xeno. Big W for Xeno on that one. Let's go for AMK's M250. Let's have that going over here. Where's my M250? Right here. And this is AMK's M250. This is the white phosphorus. So it's the same build that I did. White phosphorus with the lowest zoom that we can have. And our latency is better than previous. That's not bad. I feel like we can handle 150. I feel like we can handle that. Oh yeah, I like this. Automatically. Automatically 10 out of 10. It's not even out of 10. But it's my build, so it's nice. That's how that works, right? Okay, so I definitely have to use the bipod at this distance. I totally forgot about the M250. I haven't used it in such a long time. Why am I reloading when I still have 35 bullets? I don't even know at this point. Okay, hold up. Come down. What? I was trying to figure out why my bipod was not going down. I didn't realize that I was so far away from that damn rock. Okay, let's do that a little bit. Let's play it a little bit better. Let's play that a little bit better. What is up, Al? What is up, Hynex? How are you today? Thanks for stopping by on this beautiful Sunday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. A nice little sunny day outside. It feels real good. It feels real good right now. The vibes are right. The vibes are correct, as some might say on this month of ours. This June month. Oh, where are you? Come here. Let's go. Let's go. This, you know, every nerf they make to the M250 still has the weapon feeling pretty good. I'm going to wait for that to blow up. Here we go. Still somehow has the weapon feeling pretty damn good, surprisingly enough. Dude, why is the M250 so damn good? Look at this. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. I like this idea of yours, AMKs, with the white phosphorus scope. It's a good idea. I do like it. Let's get you. Oh my god. I thought the one shooting... Oh, that's embarrassing. I hate you. Whoever you are. What the hell name is that? Is Twitch the problem? Wait, what is happening? Or YouTube having problems too, Appetite? I have to keep refreshing. Really? I wonder. It says that I have 0% dropped frames and my kilobits or whatever the same, and it's good. I don't know. I wish I really feel like it's due to my internet provider. I really feel like it's due to that. I might have to get fiber. I keep talking about it, and I might actually have to do it because I don't want you guys to have to do stuff like that all the time. I really don't want that, so I'm probably gonna have to switch over to fiber if it's my fault. Because if I have fiber and it still happens, then I know that it's not technically my fault. Yeah, it's probably my... I wish I could just call Comcast or something and tell them, hey, fix my internet real quick. I'm streaming to people. They don't want to have issues. Come on now. If you're not into anime, then you're missing out on a lot of good stuff. It's just that I have tried, Noble, honestly, I have actually properly tried to play... not to play, but to watch anime. I have literally tried to. And I can't get into it because of the way that they frame things. So let's say Dragon Slayer, no, Demon Slayer, I think it was the one with the sister with like the thing in her mouth, right? I tried to watch that at the very beginning, and I was not a fan at all. Like I could not get into it because on that starting sequence already threw me off, right? So you have the boy, the guy, the main character, I guess, right, running through the woods, carrying his sister on his back that just became a demon or something, right? Okay, great. You don't know this at the very beginning of the game. You don't know that she's a demon, you don't know all these things. But then he's like talking in his own head as if like re-experiencing everything in his own head. I hate that type of speak. Like I hate that way of framing what is happening in the show. I wish they would show it, which they do show what happened, but there's no need for him to talk to himself. Like, why is he schizophrenic? Like, why is he talking to himself like that? That's the kind of stuff that I don't like. And then as part of that episode, and it happens a lot in anime, I'm just I feel like everybody's gonna hate me at this point for not for having these opinions, but I swear to you, in that very episode, there was also a point where he slept in some old man's home or something like that. In that same episode, I thought that was a person. In that same episode, he slept in like an old man's home or something, and as he was going to sleep, he was recalling and talking to himself again in his own head, instead of just showing, or like showing through emotions, showing through actions of the character, instead of showing the character doing stuff that leads you to make you think and understand and have to think about what is happening. They just tell you everything. You know how like your teachers, maybe back in the day, they say, oh, tell, don't show, or no, show, don't tell, right? Same idea. I wish they would do that for anime, and I would watch it a lot more. That is actually partly why I really enjoyed, what is that anime called? The one with the fire, water, earth, The Last Airbender. There we go. I loved that show. I actually, top notch, like 10 out of 10, amazing show. And then The Legend of Korra, I was not a fan at the beginning because she was obnoxious, but that was the point, right? But yeah, The Last Airbender, they actually they actually showed it, right? They made you think. They made you think instead of telling you everything that is happening, about why everything is happening and their motives and things like that. I wish they would make you think a little bit more. That is a big gripe that I have with anime, but I just haven't seen any others. Like, for example, Dragon Ball Z. Half of the episode is them talking to themselves in that internal monologue that... I just went on like a 10-minute rant, I swear to God. Okay, let me talk about this AKM here for a second. Hold on. M250, in-game performance, top-notch weapon still. I really like it. Let's give it a 4.5. This is my own damn build, right? How could I not? Oh man, okay, so let's take a look at Ghost's K437. Let's take a look at that bad boy. Grab this. Where's the K437? I will read and catch up to the chat in a second. I will. I swear I will. Okay. Let's see. Did you watch the Expendables yet? No, AMK. No, it's on my list. I actually have it written down on a whiteboard. I will be watching it soon, but I have not watched it just yet. I just haven't had time, man. I wish there was more time in the day. I wish there really was. There's just so many things that I'm backed up with, I guess. There's just a lot of stuff happening. Hello there. Okay, he got me good. He got me good. I'm already not too big a fan of this K437 because I think it's lacking stability. I can already tell. I think it's lacking a little bit of stability, but let's see. Let's keep going here with it. We're gonna give it a full attempt, a full try. Ayer vi tu video de Skull H. Quise mejorar la tuya, y eso es... okay, yeah, cool. So that's why you were talking about that Scar H. I gotcha. Yeah, Kino said that he watched my video yesterday from the Scar H, and he wanted to make a couple changes to make it better. So let's see what he's got with that one. That'll be an interesting build. Let's see. Is the Uzi can keep up with other SMGs except for the Vector? Not really. It has like a mid time to kill. Like literally, when I say mid, I actually mean mid in that sense. Like it's mid-range. It's in the mid-range of time to kill, so it probably doesn't really keep up with a lot of weapons because of the time to kill. Come on now. Is she really... hold on. She cooked the... oh my god, he destroyed... how did he send that? Oh my god, that was another... these guys are too damn good. These guys are too damn good. But yeah, I'm not sure that the Uzi can really keep up with the other SMGs, to be honest. I would actually put it pretty low on the tier list. I think I would have to put it pretty low. I think I did actually put it pretty low because the other SMGs are just so much better than the Uzi. Ooh, look at that. Lacking stability, 60 rounds, not necessary for this weapon. So already those two little things are definitely knocking it. I do wish it would not shake this much. But it barely has recoil. I mean, look at that. That's super easy to control. I'm just going to do this. Bam. That's very low on recoil overall. That is very nice. I do like that. The stability I wish could be better. So in-game performance is probably not going to be the best because the handling is also not the best here. As you can tell there, I was not able to pull my weapon down and aim quickly enough. But Ghost, it still feels good. It still feels good. Pretty please use the Ashra skin for the AK-12 for the biased appearance. Okay, Zeno. Do I even have that? Do I have that skin? I don't even know if I do. Maybe? I don't know if I do, honestly, to be completely honest. I'll have to take a look. I'll see. I will see. Okay, there's the QCQ. Let me... okay, I can't wait for you to see... oh my god, where am I? You'll be playing that dog shit car 15 I sent you. I have to find a YouTube short that gave us this, and I'll report the channel. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, that'll be interesting to try out, that car 15. Because how do you make a car 15 that bad? I do wonder. I saw this guy up here. Oh my god, I actually didn't expect him to just get up there. The only good thing about having 60 rounds... who shot me like that? Did I just get shot through those bricks? That was interesting. Okay, alright, okay. The only reason why I'm not a big fan of this one is the 60 round magazine. I feel like hurts the weapon too much for not needing 60 rounds. But if you're not rushing, if you're a little bit more passive, this could work out pretty well, I think. If you're a little bit more passive and you're only sticking to closer ranges because of the lack of stability. But I don't know, it's not too bad, it's not too shabby, it's not too shabby. The in-game performance though, I think it is going to take a little bit of a hit. This is extremely biased anyway, so it does not matter in the end. I just realized that was... okay, I need to get out of here. Let's get him. There we go. What the f... oh my god. That guy got me good. Damn. Okay. For your snappy and low recoil build. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to take that, nobleman, honestly. Have you sent me a build? Man. I'll take it, but... let's see if I'll even be able to reach it. There's already... noble... here we go. There's already a lot of builds in the queue. In the line? Queue? Am I British? I don't know. Anyways. So we'll find out. Dude, the M249 is your build? I put it as a joke. Oh man, you shouldn't have said anything. I would have... I would have grabbed it. I would have like saved it eventually. And realized, maybe not even realized, if it was my own build or not. That would have been funny. Oh man, I wish you wouldn't have said anything. Now I know. You probably mentioned it before too, and I just didn't realize. Oh man, the thermal is the best of big maps, and do try to use the bipod by getting behind cover, going prone, it works. But oh, for sure. Absolutely. I just like to move around a lot, and that's actually why I was very happy with that build. Because you could use it in two ways. You could even get 90-meter kills without even using the bipod. That's why I really like that M250, and I'm very glad that it still works just that well. Like, it still works for that purpose, for being able to do it in both scenarios, either with a bipod or no bipod. You can definitely do that. Let's revive. Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm an assault. I totally forgot that I'm playing assault. There's someone that I saw get knocked down here. Okay, well, there's nobody else here. Never mind. We're doing way too well right now. I'm gonna have to switch over to the next weapon right as we get this. Who's shooting? Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. What the? Where was that? Ah, good, good, good. Good stuff. Good stuff. There, no, we already won point A. GG. Yeah, for real. I'm so far behind on chat. This is what I get for trying to read so much of the chat. That's what I get. But that is also why I've been enjoying it so much, because we're always having a nice little conversation. I try not to miss anybody. There's going to be a point where I'm definitely going to be missing people, though. 100%. Unreal Engine 5, you will have better FPS optimization and better graphics for some reason, and replay system is coming. There's a lot of stuff that's coming in Valorant later this year. Better FPS? Really? You know, okay, I only have doubts because I swear to God, every Unreal Engine 5 game that has come out right now gets so horribly optimized, but that is just due to, I guess, time crunch, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. It's so horribly optimized that I have never seen an increase in FPS. So I don't know. That's interesting. That is interesting. I'd be curious. I'd be curious to see that. I would be excited for that. What is the best secondary in your opinion? Probably the 93R. I really, really like the 93R. Look at that. Got him good. What the? Oh my. Are they still up there? Yeah, they are. Damn, got me good. Yeah, I would definitely have to say the 93R. You could even use the 93R as a primary to a point. It's such a good weapon secondary. By the way, the thermal looks way better on mobile, every one of them. Really? I wonder what they look like on mobile. I've never seen them. That's pretty cool. I'll have to check it out. The biggest benefit of the build you use MK is that Uluru can make its own cover. Oh yes, for sure. It is just a great combination. Uluru is just the best one for engineer, I think. Alright, so let's rate ghosts. What the hell just happened? Okay. Let's rate the performance of this one. I'm gonna have to give this like a 3.5. It really wasn't bad. It's usable. Definitely usable. Not trolly. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. It's another M250 now, though. Another M250. Where's it at? Where's it at? Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? It's Uluru. If I look at this, no AMs. Okay, here we are. Let's see what we got, because this is a big-ass scope. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm definitely going to have to use a bipod in every scenario here. So let's see. Let's see. The biggest benefit... Oh no, I already read that. Can you just watch Season 2, Episode 12 of Solo Leveling? Just trust me. Okay. Who don't even know what that's on? Which streaming service is on. I guess I'll find out, but... God damn it, Steve. Okay, let's go to the right here. Let's go to the right side. How do I get to a point where I'll be able to use this big-ass scope while having the bipod out? Let's see. I'm pretty sure if I get next to cover here. Yeah, there we go. Nobody around here. There we go. Let's see.
Attacking objective Charlie 2.
I will say this is interesting. Can this guy... Is she... I'm never gonna be able to get her from here. Yeah, if I don't use a bipod, this doesn't work, I think. So let's get behind a truck. I think we're just gonna have to sit here. I think this is the only acceptable gameplay with this one. I'm gonna switch over to this guy. Let's see, with a little tiny dot on the top, a little red dot. We'll see. Should start watching by Death Note as it's the first anime for beginners. I swear, I hear that about too many animes and none of them do it for me. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Maybe I give pretty much every one of them a better try, like another try at some point. Maybe so. Maybe so. We'll see. That was... Wow, we did way too well again. What is happening? We keep winning. Too fast. I didn't even get to really check out that M250. I'm gonna have to check it out again. Guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. We're definitely gonna have to use it again there, Noam. Let's see. Daddy Bear. Hello, Daddy Bear. Hello. How are you doing today? What is going on? How are you? The writing is made for a Demon Slayer and graphics is what carries the most. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, that I'm not really into that. That I'm really not into the visuals of anime very much, the animation style. I really really enjoyed the Avatar animation style, but none other have really kept up with that. So I don't know. Watch Attack on Titan, Code Geass, and some more. Attack on Titan is kind of, I did try it too, and I was again not a fan of the animation style. Not a fan. I don't know. I'm not an anime guy. I think that's just it. I'm really not an anime guy, I think. I actually just watched what is that one? Blood of Zeus on Netflix. I just finished that with my girlfriend, and it was good. I actually liked that. That was a better one. Out of all the animes that I've seen, that was definitely a better one. That I could sit, if I can sit through it, I like it a little bit more, you know? It's pretty good. It was good. Can you use solo leveling? Just trust me. Okay, good. I already wrote that down. Why latency 140? Because I don't know exactly who it is here, but we have players from different regions, and some regions are further than others. Hopefully we get a closer server. Hopefully we get a closer server on the next one coming up here. What about my M250? Oh, it's right here. No, don't you worry. We're gonna have to try it again, because that was not a long enough period of time to really use that M250. It was not a long enough period of time. So we're gonna use it again. But first, let's rate these M250s on the looks. And the K437 on the looks and the stats. Yeah, let's finish this up here, save some more, and then we'll resume using Noam's M250. So let's go for this little bad boy right here. Operators. Uluru. Here we go. Well, no, hold on. This is Noam's. Let's look at AMK's version. I'm definitely biased. This is very good looking. This is a great looking weapon overall. It actually, I do like how the white phosphorus thermal looks on it quite well. I'm not a fan of the stock look. I'm not a big fan of the stock. Not too big, but maybe it's all right. It's all right. It's got the looks going for itself. It's got it going. I'm gonna have to give this like a. It's hard giving it a 4, but I'm gonna have to give it a 3.5 overall on the look here. And it's funny because this is pretty much the same build, just with the with the white phosphorus right on top. Okay. And when it comes to stats, obviously the control is very good, very easy to handle. Handling is pretty horrendous here. And pretty alright here. It's not too bad. It's not bad at all. I'm gonna have to give it a 3.5. Obviously I'm biased. So this is what is 3 plus, well no, actually this is 6, right? 6, 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. We got another point here, so that's 11. That's an 11.5 weapon. Very good M250. Very good combination. Pretty good there. Okay, now for the K437. Let's take a look at that real quick. Let's go to the K437 right here, and this little bad boy. So, on the looks, we got the customization. Let's make it black so it's nice and... This looks sick. I love how this looks, man. This looks so good right here. Let me see. Hold on. This is a beautiful looking weapon right here. Not a big fan of the big magazine on the look, but so I'm gonna have to knock it down for that a little bit. But it looks very good. It's not a 5. It's probably a 4.5. This is one of my favorite looking weapons in the game in general. Look at that rail. I think it has to do with that rail. It looks so nice. I don't know. It's crazy. It barely has any M-lock slots, though. It barely has anything. But it looks pretty damn good. Wow, well. Now for the stats. Not very good. Well, okay, hold on. The control is extremely good. Super easy to control. Bad handling. Bad stability. I had a feeling, because man, that thing was shaking. So when it comes to the stats, I'm definitely going to have to give this like a 2. But aside from that, it's a pretty good looking weapon. So here we have 4.5 versus a 3.5. So this is a 8. That's 8 plus 2. That is a 10. Actually, hold on. I feel like I was too generous here. Oh, it's because of the look. It's because of the look. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. And now we have Noam's weapon here. Let's get rid of this here. I don't need that. Let's grab the numbers. Let's grab the things. I'm gonna grab Dingle's weapon in this one too. I'm gonna grab that right now. Let's grab that before I forget. It is a CN19. Let's grab that from Dingle. That way we have 3 weapons to test out during the match. CN19. Let's put that together. Where is it? Loadout import right here. Right here. Okay, alright. Let's grab this Dingle. Yes, okay. And then we gotta put a little camo on it. We gotta put a little bit of a camo on it right here. Okay, and then what do you say to do? Switch stock to skeleton at max calibration. Okay, let's do that. Skeleton, and then calibration. It said max, so I'm assuming both aren't going max, or maybe this. I don't know. I feel like he said max, so I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab that right there. Just put it just like that. Okay. Dingle, bam, save that. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good to go. Let's get it started. And now I'm gonna be starting out with M250 to make sure that I get a good game here with M250 from Noam. Okay. All right, where am I at on the chat? Let's catch up here. Let's catch up. What about my M250? Oh no, I already read that. Okay, howdy. Hello, Isotope. How are you? Who Isotope? Who on Twitch? Hell yeah. Howdy. Did my AK-12 from last week's stream make it to this week's list? Howdy. Bad news, Isotope. My power went out and I did not save the notepad. So, if you want to send it, I will bump it up on the queue. I will bump it up in the line because you already had it from last week and I messed up. Because I did not save the notepad and my power went out, so I lost it. So send it over and I will bump it up the list. I will put it right here. Wait, where's the thing? I will put it right here. Bump it right there because we already have 3 ready to go. So I will make sure that we get that today. Because I definitely lost the shit. Yeah, the power went out like at 4 AM one of these days. I forgot when. And I lost it from my notepad. Axel just got booted. Can I get a hoot, David? Davisito, hoot. Oh, yes. Booted from where? What are we talking about? Hopefully, what are we talking about? You just got booted. From the stream? I swear to God, my internet is not the best right now, if that is the case. Boot, 88? That's actually not bad. I would love... 88? That's actually not bad. I would love to have an 80 millisecond latency. I would love that right to have an 80 millisecond latency. I would love that right now. Alex, trust the process. Watch Death Note as your first anime. You will not be disappointed. I actually started watching anime by watching Death Note because it's an amazing story. I guess. Yeah, maybe. Another issue is that cracked again. Wow. Another issue with watching anime is that I don't like to watch things in general. I like to play games and not watch things as much. That's part of the thing. That's why I make videos and things like that. Because I'm not a big fan of just sitting there and watching stuff as much. That's the only reason. Well, that's another reason why. So everything combined together doesn't add up to the best experience there. Hey, latency is back up to 120 something. That's not too bad. We can deal with that. We'll see. Watch Ghibli anime. Okay, actually, I did. I have watched Ghibli anime. There's a theater close by that my girlfriends and some co-workers of hers and stuff, we all go to that theater and they do showings of Ghibli anime. And that was good. I mean, it's nothing that I would ever watch by myself for no reason. I would not really do that. Oh no, I don't have a camo on this. Oh, I messed up. Damn. I messed up on it. I wish I could switch it out in the middle of the game. But I have watched it. It's pretty good. It's not something that I would truly watch all the time or really enjoyed too much. Like it was good. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. It's not. What the hell? What am I stuck on? All right. Well, there we go. I can't hate on the Ghibli anime. That was pretty good, but not something that I would watch a lot. The fire rate on this, I feel like it got slowed down by the silencer on it, But with a 1.2x, 1.25x optic, it's not as bad. It's not as bad. Let's go on top here. I want to use the bipod and the scope. I want to put that to use here. Let's see. Man, can I not get shot? Can I just go up there? I just want to go up there. There's so many people shooting at me right now. Hold on. Let's see if I can make it. I'm zigzagging away. You should watch Dark, probably one of the best series. Maybe, I don't know. Everybody says, you know, what they have watched is really good. It's just, I'm a different type of person, you know? Like, it's hard for me to watch stuff like that. So I'm not the best judge. I'm not the best judge for anime, for sure. I am Tesk. Oh, no way, Tenjin. That is so funny that you're actually right there. What a coincidence, actually. Somebody else mentioned that they know you. That's actually pretty damn cool. What a coincidence. That's... I don't know. I find that way too cool, actually. Just being able to find somebody in-game and on the stream. That's pretty damn nice. There we go. This guy was trying to knife my teammate. That's so crazy. Let's make sure that we get her thing here. Oh, wait, she's already dead. She was trying to knife her. Yeah, look at that. Saved her there. Let's see if I can put the bipod out. Let's do some of this. Nope. It bounces so much. It's crazy. He'll insult me when he'll see the car 15, I'm pretty sure. Reported the channel of the guy who made it. That is crazy. Have a build so bad that somebody reports you for it. That is crazy, actually. I can't wait to try it, Carrie. I can't wait to try it. My M250 sucks, and I know if I try to make it something better than a sniper like the M16 Tarkov. Ooh, that's interesting. A sniper... I feel like the M250 could work out really well as a sniper if you built right. I feel like it is possible to do that. I'm gonna try it out like that right now. Like this M250 as a sniper. Let's see. Where are you? There we go, I got that. I saw that. How is there nobody up here? Dude, people need to... Okay, hold on. Because people really need to start coming out here so that I can shoot at them. They need to start doing that. Come on. I want to try this. Here we go. Here's one. Yeah, 154. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not a good build, Noam. But I know you know that. So it's okay. I know you know that, so it is okay. Definitely looks nice, though. Definitely looks nice, I think. Let's grab her. Oh my god, even with the bipod out. Oh my goodness. Can I just... There we go. Oh my god. Even with the bipod, I'm getting dizzy shooting this thing at this point. That is crazy. Oh man. That is wild. Mr. Owl, what is your favorite Pride build? You know what? Time to make one. It is that month. I'm gonna try to make... Time to make one. What would be the most Pride build, huh? What would be the gayest build that I could build for Pride Month? How could that work out? What would that even mean in the sense of a weapon build? How happy can I make the build? How does that work? Let's see. Dude, can I just hit this person? Oh my god. This is crazy. With the bipod out. Oh man. And the is does not need to be there. It's okay, don't worry, Noam, don't worry. When you're using my MP5, can you change that mag to 50? I forgot to do that. Oh yeah, for sure. I got you, Steve. I got you. I should probably write that down. This is without the bipod, by the way. This is absolutely horrendous. This is horrendous. I cannot use this for the in-game performance. This is probably getting a -2 at this point, Noam. We'll see. Oh no! Damn, got me good. That other guy. Hopefully you think that's as funny as I do, giving it a negative number. Let's grab Xeno's AK-12. I know this probably... It looked like it would be good. Let's see. Let's grab that with the AK-12 from Xeno right here. Mr. Xeno. I like saying the Mr. for some reason. It's nice. It's cool. Okay. On the right. Oh no. Okay. Didn't even get a chance. My god. Oh, actually write down for the MP5 before I forget. Change mag to 50 before I forget, because I know that I will forget in like a minute if I don't do it now. Here we go. Let's grab that. Let's see. Okay. Both max. Yes. Okay. Good, good, good. That means I did it right. That means I did it right. That is perfect. Good, 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 Dingle. Did you check if you had the skin, Owl? What skin was it, Xeno? I totally forgot it. Oh, that's right. It was like the Ashra skin or something. The Ashra skin, I think it was called. I gotta take a look at the menu. I totally forgot to check. I forgot. What weapon was it again? Remind me, please. I got a goldfish. I might have an owl thing going on, but the goldfish memory is real. How are they already on B2? Oh. Hold on, let me get in that real quick just so I can avoid this person that was behind me on the minimap. They're already... I cannot believe they're on B2. I need to come around here. Let's go all the way around. Let's get over there. That's crazy that they actually did that. That is so wild. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. No worries. Here's the code. Okay, perfect. The AK-12. Let me grab that. Let me grab that. I'm going to put it in the queue right there. Isotope. Let's grab that right there. I'm going to bump it up. Bumping it up the queue. Oh, yes. My car got booted. Oh, no. Not your car. Oh, man. Oh, brother. That sucks. Hopefully it's not too expensive. That sucks. You gotta walk around with like a hacksaw or something. A grind wheel. A grinder. So you can have a wheel cutter or something on it. Put a wheel cutter. Just get rid of that boot. Oh yeah. I'm surprised they didn't just tow it though. Not gonna lie. Usually I would think they would just tow it. 95 meters with the AK-12 here. This automatically feels pretty good. Bro, did you know about High School DxD anime? No, what the hell is that? What is a High School DxD anime? I don't know what that is. I know nothing about anime, guys. Fellas, nothing. I know nothing, I swear. Okay, destroyed me. This feels good though so far, this AK-12. I don't feel like the AK-12 has a way to feel bad, you know? Let's see, let's see. That guy also used your loadout he want to play with. Oh, for sure then. His name is, Auri. I'm gonna say Auri. Yeah, that's what I'll say. That's what all I have to say here. Whoever wants to join in, don't you worry. As long as they're in here, I will have them in here. But, gotta be in here, gotta send me a thing, and then the person, if the person says, hey, let's play a game or something like that, and then they're in the chat, I will do that. I don't really want to have people who are not part of the stream. That would be kind of useless. There would be no point to that. So let's get these people. Very good at head glitch, countering head glitches, right? So shooting at them. Very good at that, this AK-12. In general, the AK-12 is just a very good weapon right now. It's very good. Let's get you here. I do wish that we had a little bit more ADS speed, of course. That's a big thing for me. As you can tell, this is a little bit slow. But we'll see how the in-game performance goes here. Let's see how that goes. I just haven't really encountered that many people because they're in like the most awkward locations and stuff. It's kind of hard to encounter them at this point, and I don't want to get too close right now because of that. God damn it, guy. Got me good. Got me good. Dude, I'm so sorry that I'm making you lose rank and skip. Nah, it's okay. What? I don't give a shit about the rank. No, I do not care about the rank. Don't you worry about that. We're winning. We're having fun. We're hanging out. That's all that matters. If I really wanted to get into Marshall right now, I would do it a lot quicker. There's like 30-something days left. I will get to Marshall. There's no issues with that. I'm not in any rush. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry. I knew what I signed up for. It is all good. It is all good. Okay. I don't see... Why is there no one in this game? Like, I'm having such a hard time finding people today. Oh, there's only one person in the point there. Let's go inside of the point. There's this. Okay, they're behind it. I see it. I just saw. What? Oh no, they stuck me with that. I was trying to get away from my teammates because if you're stuck, you're hurting your others too. You're hurting the others too. Give it a 1 out of 1B. I will make out of 1 billion. I will make sense. Is that what you're saying? Out of 1 billion? I like the idea of negative points. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to have negative points, I think. So that's what I'm going with here. Oh man, damn! I wanted to get that explosion there, the tank with my thing if I had it. Where is this guy? I see his name, but I don't see him. What was that? Oh god. Oof. Embarrassing. I can't find people this game. What is happening? Why is it so hard to find them? Let's see. I think the gaze gun is a QJB because it's like a mag and an AR, but it's not either. Oh wait, you know what? You're right. I feel like that's a queer gun right there. I feel like the QJB can definitely be the most queer gun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for that. That's probably what I'll do for the... You're so right. Thank you, AMK. You're right about that one. Let's... Okay. Got him good. Somehow I got an explosion kill there. This AKM feels very good. Feels very good. I wish it had a little bit more ADS movement speed. I feel like I could do a little bit better with it, but it's working very well. Working very, very well here. I'm gonna have to switch over to the CI-19 now. This build, this Xeno's AK-12, very good build, I will say. I'm gonna have to give this like a 4. It feels very good for the in-game performance. It feels very, very good. What do we got on the CI-19? CI-19 right here on this bad boy. We got Dingle's CI-19. Let's see. Dude, it's too many points. Give it a -1 billion. No. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean now. I will definitely give it a bit of a lower number. For sure. I will do that. Okay, hold on. We still got 26 rounds, so no reason to reload. I want to be ready for when they pop up. Wait, did my teammates just kill them? That was good. Wow. Good job. Damn, my teammate's doing so well. Maybe this is why I can't find any enemies, because they're all dying from my teammates. Oh my god. No. I didn't think he would actually be able to turn it and make it inside. That is crazy. That was kind of funny. Alright, well, it was your wish. I'm gonna give it a minus that number right there. Yeah, that's a good number. I feel like that's a fair number right there. Oh yes. How am I gonna do that with math? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I find out how I can do that. Okay, let's keep going with Dingle CI-19. Let's keep going with this bad boy. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Yunha. Good to see you. Welcome back. How are you doing? How was that? Hopefully you had a nice little sweet dream. That's what I want to hear. Nice little dream. Wonderful dream where you went to the sky and have some marshmallow pillows and nice little clouds. Yeah, something like that. Let's keep going to the lefts here. I don't know where to go. Like, there's no one in this match at this point. This is crazy. Might even have to use the CI-19 for a little bit longer in the next match. We'll see. I'm probably gonna have to do that, actually. For sure. Yes, sir, that skin. Okay, it's a blue rarity skin for the AK-12, the Ashra skin. So for the AK-12, let's see. Ashra skin. I'm gonna look for that for sure. Now that I'm gonna be... Ooh, a little Mandel brick. Should I open it right now? Yeah, let's open that up right now. Let's see, we got this as a possibility. Let's see what we get. Green. Come on. What the fuck? What does it look so bad? Oh, that is crazy. Damn. Okay, let's open these guys. We already have 10 of them. Might as well open them. I like to skip this, though. I don't like to Yeah, I don't really care too much about these. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's catch up to the chat here. Unless you take my ultra bad build, oh man, yeah, that was something. That was something. How can I submit my own build? Mistborn, honestly, it might be best to just wait till the next stream, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna reach it. There's still quite a few builds here, so there's no point in submitting right now, Mistborn. If you submit it, I will put it in the list, I will put it in the queue, and you submit it by just putting it in the chat, right? That's all you gotta do. But it would be all the way down here on the list. All the way down here. So we got a couple ahead of you if you're gonna do that. But I will do that, I will save it, and then continue on the next stream. That is the lowest kill game in my whole life, right? For the whole people, not just me. Yeah, where were the kills? That was crazy. I don't even know what happened there. I'm not sure what happened that match. Let's do the looks and the stats real quick. Let's have a little sip of water because I'm way too thirsty. Here we go. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's take a look at Noam's M250. Let's see what that looked like. Got the engineer class. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really like how it looks. Automatically, if you have a silencer with a suppressor cover, and one of these, like, what is it called? There's a name, the cross suppressor covers with the bungee cord. I forgot what the name was, but there's a name for it that I forget. If you have a suppressor cover, this automatically looks pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna lie. This looks pretty nice. I really, really enjoy how this looks. So let's give this a 4 on the looks. It's actually a very good looking M250 there. And the stats. Oh brother, the stats. Somehow this actually looks, 2.5. So what does that make the score? So this is 4, plus 6. Okay, well, sorry, plus 2 is 6. That's a 6.5 minus this number. So this gives me a good little total of 2.5. How many digits? 3 here. Did I do a trillion? Did I do 2,378 bit? No, never mind. Yeah, I did do 2 billion. Good. 2,374,613,462.5. Negative. That is our total score here for the M250 today. Oh yes, what a good build this was. That was good. That was wonderful. Thank you for showing me that. Noam. Thank you for that. Yep. Okay, here we go. Now, let's move on to Mr. Zeno's Ashra skin. Let's take a look at that bad boy on the AK-12. Right here. Let's see, do I have it? I don't have it. I think it... Wait, I don't even know which one it is, actually, because I don't see it here. Rugged Blossom Ink Zero Edge Top... Oh, I do have it. What am I saying? Oh, I see what you mean. This looks like something that someone would actually do in real life. I think it's something like that. It looks alright. I'm not the biggest fan of this type of color combination. I think it's a little... It's kind of like having one of those Glock, like golden Glocks or something like that. I'm really not into like very shiny weapons. But I could say it could add a little something. I mean, it mixes in everything else. What does it look like normally? Yeah, it looks like something. It definitely looks better with this skin than with the black, I will say. With the black, it doesn't look as good. Here, this looks better, for sure. This does look better. What are we thinking here? I'm thinking it's a little interesting on the looks. It's a little interesting. It's not as worse. It's not as bad as this. So I'm gonna have to give this like a... Wait, which one was I looking at? Oh yeah, that's right. The M250 over here. It's not as bad as that. So I'll probably, on the looks, 3.5. 3.5. A little bit better than this other ones over here, for sure. Let's give it a 3.5 right there. On the stats, though... what do we have? Extremely good control. Not the greatest handling. Very good stability. It did feel good in that sense. You could definitely snipe people with this. It actually felt pretty good in that regard. I will have to say though that handling kind of has to knock it down a little bit. Handling could be a little bit better. I would be happier with a bit more ADS movement speed. That was actually, it was good. It was good. I would probably have to give this, considering that this M250 over here that I liked had 3.5 on the stats. This Bison that I liked too had a 4. I would have to give this around a 4 on the stats. This is pretty good. This is a overall very good build. Overall very good build. This is a 8 plus 3. That's 11.5. Here we go. Pretty good, pretty good. Now we're going to be moving on to Dingles, which I didn't really get to try out too much, and Isotopes AK-12. There's another AK-12. That's crazy, actually. Okay, let's grab that. Here we go. Here we go. Let's grab this little bad boy. Okay, whoa. This is interesting. Whoa, okay. Alright, let's see. Isotope. Isotopes AK-12. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Save that. And then grab the looks and stuff. And then I'm going to take a look here at these two. These two I'm going to save right now. So let's grab Noam's SR25 as a recon on Luna. Where's the SR25? It's somewhere over here. Hey, I saw it. There it is. Here it is. Okay, damn. Grab that. No. No, no, no. What did I just do? What the hell did I just do? Here we go. I was clicking shit. Okay. I was just clicking stuff right there. Grab this. Save that. Bam. Okay, this is going to be interesting already because we have the sniper fire control system. Well, that's going to be interesting with the SR25. I'm very interested on that. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see how that goes. And then Steve's MP5. Let's make sure we grab that too. For which I need to change the magazine to a 50 round magazine on this MP5. Let's have this right here on the loadout. Import. Share code. What? Are you fucking... Are you kidding me right now, Steve? What the... Okay. Let's change the magazine to the... Oh my god. Okay, well, I see what you mean now, Steve. Steve... I'm not even gonna call it a funny MP5. What the hell is this? Okay, alright, let's do it. Okay. Let's grab this. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm not going to be able to catch up to chat right now. Let me go take a piss real quick. I will be right back while I search a match here for you guys. Be right back. Let's do the other screen here. Let's give it a little bit of jazz for you. A little bit of jazz. Be right back. We're back. We're still finding a match, though. Hopefully you guys like that little bit of jazz there. Oh, there we go. Perfect timing. Look at that. Wait, I don't want to play this guy right now. Here we go. What weapon was I trying out? The CI-19. That's right. That's what it was. That's what it was. Let's see. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Let's go. Let me catch up to the chat here. Man, damn, I am far behind. Look at this. I am so far behind on the chat right here. Let's... I'm watching Dark's web series as so confusing, everything is making no sense, but at the same time, everything making sense is like a puzzle end is a beginning and the beginning is the end. That's actually pretty cool. I really like that idea, actually. That makes me think while I'm watching. I like that. I like that. Maybe I would check that one out. I like that so far. That's a good concept. That is a good concept right there. I like that. Honestly, fairing performance rating, I play Nox a bit slow using flash and disc for info gathering, and you love to run and gun. So I would replace the angle with a bevel for... Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, realistically, it's all playstyle. That is why this is a completely biased ranking system and just messing around, right? It's not really meant... I'm not... This number that I give it, don't take it to heart. This is all for fun, and I am extremely biased due to my playstyle. We're all different on the playstyle. All of us are different here, so... Let's see. I think for the next match, though, because the ping is way too high, I'm gonna have... Oh my god! What did I just... You know, I was taught to look both ways before crossing a street, and for some reason, I just don't do it sometimes. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, after this match, I'm not sure if it's carry or if it is task, right? Where I'm not sure which one is causing the... It's furthest away from me. I know Steve is actually not bad because we have played games together, and the ping with just Steve and I is not too bad. So it's actually not a problem. So I'm not sure if it's carry or task. For the next match, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to step up and see if... like what the latency... Oh my god, I can't even move. Look at the poor network there. Can barely move on this one. Oh no. Did you just see what happened there? Oh no, I can't get it. Oh no. Yeah, this is unplayable at this point right here. Let's see. Oh wait, your guys' fault. That was my stream, my internet provider. Can't do anything about that one, sadly. Man, it's so sad that my Comcast just does that all the time. I'm gonna have to switch over. It's just not as stable as I would need it to be. I don't like that one bit. And it's usually only on Sundays for some reason. Like, why? It's fine throughout the week. I don't understand why Sundays out of all days. It's so weird to me. It is so weird. I don't like that. Wow. I do not like that. Okay, let's see. M249, the best build ever for the M249. Trust me, it's not your build. Okay, alright. We'll see. We'll see, Noam. I'm gonna keep that right there. Written. Definitely not gonna be able to reach that today. Definitely not. There we go. Not gonna be able to reach it, but it's okay. I will have it. I will have it saved. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, hold on. Cancel that. Here we go. Okay. That P90 looks like the public swimming pool floor. It does, actually. You know what, Steve? I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, God, it does. That's disgusting. I know exactly what you're referring to. Dude, this guy really was trying to run me over like that. That is rude, man. That is rude. Going straight at me. Oh, I'm so dead. Hey, wait. Maybe not. Get that. Get that. Doing pretty good right now. There's somebody in here, though. Oh, never mind. That's a teammate. That's a teammate. Thought it was an enemy. Okay. Destroyed. No worries. I'll wait. Awesome, Mistborn. Awesome. 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 I'm totally not stressed about my MP5 because that is too... I'll get banned for sharing this stupid-ass Car 15 build, so don't worry, Steve. No. You'll be fine, Carrie. You'll be fine, I swear. Oh, no. Give that... I think the first 5, when it comes to in-game performance, like, I would actually... I feel like I would go crazy if I kept using this, this CN19 from Dingle there, this match, if I continued using it. But I do have to switch over. So let's go to the AK-12 from Isotope. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look at the AK-12 here. Where are we? Where is the AK-12? I know you're somewhere around. Don't hide from me. There it is. There it is. Isotope. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Where am I? Where am I in the chat? Where am I in the chat? My mistake. Use this build instead. Okay. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. By the way, I'm extremely behind on chat right now. It always happens. I try not... What the... I forgot you can do emotes. I always forget about that. Hold up. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Wait, what? The hell? What does it do? A look... Oh, it's a sticker. That's not an emote. Do I have any emotes? Oh, it's just these. I have, like, check watch and... Yeah. I always forget that there's emotes in the damn game. I never remember that. Holy crap, the ADS speed on this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to use this like this. Go very far. Who just shot my teammate? Who killed my teammate here? I don't even know. But let's do this like this, right? Man, okay, for having this good of stability and control, why does it feel like it bounces so damn much? What the hell? Like, that felt way too bouncy for no good reason. What? Is it the scope? I think it might be the scope, because at 50 meters I should not have that issue. I wonder if it's actually just the scope there. This does not feel the greatest. I wonder why. That is interesting. Hello. Man. Okay, well, this I know that I'm not going to do well with. I already know, Isotope, that I'm not going to do well with this. And I think it's only because of the hammer scope. This type of hammer scope. Man. I do wonder. I feel like if you change it out for like a normal red dot or something, it would actually be okay. I don't think you need a 3.5x. What the hell? Who's shooting at me right now? That's not nice. Let's use my ultimate. Let's come around. Let's throw this. I hit every single... Oh, no. Like, for functionality, the hammer scope is really good, but I think it might have one of the worst scope shakes. The optic shake might be one of the worst ones on the hammer for some reason. I don't know why. Have you seen the last stream of my Car 15? I never thought it went great. Better than I thought. Honestly, it's hard for a Car 15 to be bad. So that's why I'm wondering about how that other build is going to be from Carry. Very curious. They want to see Noam's return. Look at that. Sedum? Sedum? I don't know what Sedum is, actually. Damn it. Okay. Oh, God. That was disgusting. That was the ugliest shot ever. Because I had to... It took so long to go ADS. That was crazy. That was kind of funny. Let's see. Let's see. Let's keep trying. Oh, my God. I can't do it. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I think the stability is actually pretty low because I barely was able to do a full... Yeah, I can't do a full magazine. I know what's happening. I know what's happening here. I figured it out. I think the stability is very low on this AK-12 and it needs to be like infinitely higher to make it work. Let me see. Yep, that stability is pretty low. You went really high on control and stability well, firing stability. Firing stability you went very high on, which is part of control. Stability not so much. So I think I know what's happening. I know what's happening here. I know exactly what's happening, why it feels like this. Which is interesting. How do you use this Isotope? Do you just use it so much that you actually remember the recoil perfectly? So you don't really have to worry about visual recoil? Is that what's happening? I do wonder. I do wonder, because I would not be able to use this kind of low stability weapon. Let's see. Let's keep going to this. Wait, I just realized the accuracy on this gun is also very good. From what it looks like, at least it's very good. Like, I was able to hip fire pretty easily on that one for some reason. Not a hip fire type of guy, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah, with the 1X, it automatically feels better. There's no one here to the right. I can't see anything. Let's keep going. Hold on, I saw you. And they saw me too, so it's a little scary. So I need to run forward. Where are you? Oh no. How did they see me? They saw my little head, I think. They saw my little head. Oh. Good, good, good. Back up, back it up. Oh, God. I can't believe I killed him. Yeah, the hipfire is not horrible. But that's not a thing I do anyways. Yep. Yeah, maybe it's the same guy that made the one I shared. He literally was saying good tier build in this YouTube short title. There's no way somebody would think that, right? That is crazy. Going to sleep, can you check out my PTR code? Make sure can use. Let me see if I would be able to reach it. I don't know if I would be able to. Oh, it's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. There's a chance that I actually get to it. There's a chance. Isotope, I will have to give this a 2. I cannot. In-game performance for this AK-12 would not be very good for me. it would not be very good for me. But remember, I am very biased, extremely biased. SKS from Mistborn, that's going all the way at the bottom here of the queue in the line. Let's make sure I grab it though for later. Mistborn, let's grab that. Okay. Me when I see Noam's M250 build, look at how they massacred my boy. Yeah, for real. For real, actually. I know that one. I did watch that movie. Okay, so let's move on to Noam's SR25. Noam's SR25. That should be an interesting one. That should be an interesting one. Where is it? Did I not name it? This is it. I think I missed... Yeah, I didn't name it. Whoops, that's my bad. But I know it's this one. I know what it looked like, so I know it's this one. Okay, where are we? That's a really cool AK-12 skin. Well, look at that. I'm glad that others actually like that type of skin. I've never been a fan of like bronze or gold skins, for example. I've been a fan of like diamond skins in Call of Duty or something though. That has always been cool. That has always been cool. Oh, come on. Yeah, boy. Oh, wait. So rude, man. Got me good. Got me good. Yeah. And for the match go on longer than like 16 minutes maybe? That's crazy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh man. Guys, remind me of the game Line Engravings, give no tactical advantage whatsoever. But just the bronze, the sheen is so metallic, I love it. I hate neon colors, like that's too bright for me. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense as a more realistic looking camo. It definitely makes sense for that, for sure. I'm gonna have to use this SR25 next match too, because this match is ending so early. Yeah. Literally at the first point of knife edge. How often does that happen? That's actually crazy. Wow. Oh my, oh my. Definitely have to reuse it again. I totally understand your thank you, Zeno. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Steve when I showed the MP5, that is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask Carrie and Task to head out for a match because I want to see what the latency looks like here. So let's see for the next match. Let's see for the next match. Carrie already stepped out. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Let's find out what it's gonna be, if it's gonna work out. I'll have you leave in a second, Task, while I do the looks. Oh, thank you, Task. Here we go. Perfect. Let's see, because I do believe that Steve and I have always had good ping, and I want to see if I can get a playable match with ping. That'll be interesting. A playable match would be pretty cool. Let's see. Let's rate Dingle's looks and AK-12's looks from Isotope. Let's see. Let's grab that. What do we have here? Let's go to the CR19 first. CR19. Grab that right here. Let's change it out to black. And which loadout was it? It was Dingle's. Okay. I really like how this looks, actually. The rail looks really nice. It looks like my rails, like in what I have in real life. This looks pretty cool. I like that. And then good little muzzle that looks nice. A little angled foregrip. The rear grip looks nice and thick. Like you could really grab onto that rear grip there. The skeleton stock has never been my favorite, but the rest looks pretty damn cool. It looks tactical. It looks nice. It looks functional. Looks real nice. It looks real nice, Dingle. And I have to give that a 4 on the looks. A 4 on the looks. I'm not going to give it a 5 because of the stock, but it looks pretty damn good. And now when it comes to stats, this is looking wonderful already. What do we have? Extremely good control. This is super easy to control. Okay, here we go. We're lacking on handling. That's what we're lacking on. There had to be something. And the stability is amazing. This is great, actually. So the only thing that we're really knocking it down on is the handling. Everything else is amazing. This might be the best weapon so far of the day. This is 8 plus 5. What could that be? That is a 13. Is this so far the highest scoring? Oh no, we had that AUG. We had that. Maybe I was being a little too generous here. Who knows? But I do prefer, I will say, I do prefer, and you know what? I know what it was. It was the looks. It was the looks of the AUG. The AUG just looks really damn good. It's a good looking bullpup. It's a very good looking bullpup. You put a silencer on a bullpup and it looks crazy. It looks crazy good. So let's move on to the AK-12 now. That AK-12 from Isotope. Let's see what that looked like. Let's see. AK-12 from Isotope. Here we go. Let's make it black real quick. Oh man, I hate that stock so much. It looks like, oh no. The rail looks nice though. That little M-lock rail looking thing that you got going on here, that looks pretty good. I do like how the rail looks. It's such a weird weapon to have like the iron sight post sticking out of the bottom section of the rail. And then the top section over here. Like I wonder why this looks crazy. Wonder why that's the thing. Let's give it a... If you put a good camo on it, like this one that you guys somehow enjoy, it looks a lot better, but I definitely would have to knock it down because of the stock. I think the stock looks so bad. I hate the look of the Cardinal stock or whatever. I forgot the name of it. The rail, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to have to knock it down a little bit. It's going to be like a 3.5. I'm going to have to knock it down a little bit. And then the stats. What do the stats look like here? What do we have going on? Very good control. But is control even useful if your shake is very high? Is that a thing? I don't think it is. The hand... Oh, no wonder. Damn, these are bad stats. I'm not going to lie. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think I could use this weapon. I'm gonna have to give this, definitely would have to give this a safe 2.5 on the stats. So you know what that means right here? We got a 5, we got 6 points plus 2, that is an 8. Surprisingly high. I was being too nice. I need to give this like a 1.5 here on the in-game performance. I was being too nice there. I'm sorry. Okay, we got a 4, we got 5, we got a 7 total. 7 total. That's what that looks like for me right there. I could not use this weapon in a real match, pretty much ever. And then we have Steve's MP5 and Carrie's Car 15. So we have two troll builds. That's what we're coming up on here. Let's grab that. Let's make sure we grab that so we have it ready for the next match. Let's make sure we grab that right here. Import this. What is this? What the? What? What is this? No way. Oh no. Let's carry. Let's grab this. Let's grab that. What the okay, this is gonna be interesting. We're definitely gonna have fun with this one, I can tell. I can tell we're gonna have fun with this one. And then let's grab First Gods, just to have it there, because in case we actually reach it. PTR, let's grab that right here. Import, and I think this would probably have to be the last build that I try for the day, because this might be the last match. Who knows? Who knows? Let's save this. Let's call this, who was it again? First God. Okay. Damn. Alright. Let's put it right here. Right above the line. Right above the line. This would definitely have to be the last one that we try for the day. Definitely. Okay, so I changed the mag, I think, right? I already changed it for the MP5? Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good to go on that. We have all the 3 weapons, or 4 weapons, actually. We're starting off with the SR3M for No-Am here, then moving on to the MP5, then the Car 15, that is also a troll build right along that MP5, and then the PTR32 from First God. Let me scroll down a little bit. I might have to, yeah, let's gear up. Let's get it. Oh my god, that was so quick. Jesus. Okay. Best MP5, honestly, dare I say, best build all stream. That is hilarious, you know, yeah. I have a VSS build that is the best looking, coolest looking gun in the game, but performance reasons I have to swap the scopes in match. It makes sense, it makes sense. There's an AK-12 from Noble in the chat, so let me grab that. I'm not going to be able to try that today for sure. I won't be able to at all. Noble, let's put that in there. It's in here for the future. It will be in here for the future. But for now, we're going for an SR25. Okay, did you take my build? Yes, I did. I'm just very far behind on the chat. Very far behind.
But you're destined to forge your legend.
You did not watch Dark. I don't know what that is. Well, now I guess I know, but I have not seen it. No, I have not seen Dark. That I have not. Let's go for Luna here with the SR25. Let's grab that. Here we go. Here we go. I'm excited. Let's see. Oh, the dev put the crosswalk there for a reason. You know, I didn't even notice a crosswalk. I did not even notice that goddamn crosswalk. That is so funny. Okay, okay. Let's see. Yeah, our latency now is 25-15. This is a playable match right here. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, I have a K437 build that I want to share and have your opinion on it. Give me a second to get it. For sure. Definitely won't be able to check it out today, but I will. Let me save it. Oh, hey, Steve. I will definitely look how far down on the list it is, Brawler. Definitely can check it out today. Definitely not. You can like spray paint people. Wait, there's somebody on the point? What? And I killed him somehow. Oh Jesus, that must be embarrassing for that guy. That is crazy. I have a 6x on right now, so we should be kind of far. I hit her twice. Should have been a kill, I wish. I think. But here we go. Look at that. Yeah, definitely would have to use this as it is meant to be used, which is as a long-range weapon. So let me get out of this point. Let's see. Do you not challenge me to make the worst car build in mankind? Oh no, hey, do it. I would like to see more troll builds. Because a lot of you guys are sending me your builds that you actually use. I would definitely like to see more troll builds next week. That would be interesting. That would be fun. Hello. Gotcha. Gotcha there. The SR25 just feels really nice. Do we have a bipod on this one? Yeah, we do. We have a bipod. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. That'll be interesting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is how it's meant to be used right here. Hold on. Where's everybody? Okay, so everybody's on the point here. Oh, hello. Come on. Yes. Yeah, this is how this is meant to be used. I like this. I really like this. Because you're really using it as a counter-sniping weapon or just something that is meant to be really far like this, which is good. Oh god, hold on, where are you? Speaking of counter-sniping, I gotta figure out where this sniper is right now. Let me do this real quick while I read chat. Here it is. Okay, awesome, Brawler, I got it. Yeah, that's a bit of muscle memory as well. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Isotope, for sure, for sure. Barely used me gun, Dangle. You know, honestly, Dangle, it's just that the match was gonna not last as long as I needed it to keep using it, but it was an amazing gun. I mean, you could immediately tell that that's the type of, that CR19 that you sent me, Dingle, is definitely one that I would be able to get like over 100 kills with pretty easily. Like, it would have happened. I just can't do much more time than that, because I want to move on to every weapon that I can. As soon as I die here, I'm going to switch over from this SR25 too, actually. It's very good. Let's get this guy first. Here we go. And then put a bipod out. Hold on. Let's get right on this right here. There we go. Now, no. Who is it? Where are you? Where? Oh no, it was not you. Oh, here you are. Here you are. What is he using that he can actually hit me that far? That is crazy. Hold on. What the hell gun was that? Was good, Unk? Hey, I'm not an Unk yet. I'm 28, man. I'm 28. I can't be an Unk yet. Can't be. I can't be. What the? Was this guy really doing single shot? That is crazy with the SR3M that distance. This SR3M, if you use it as an SR3M, of course, it's very good. The SR3M is just a very good weapon. I'm gonna have to give this, but because of the scope, I don't think it's actually necessary to have such a large scope on this. And that's a good before, because I won't be able to do as good as I would be able to do if there was a less zoomed in scope, for sure. But that was a good SR3M. Let's switch over now to the MP5. This should be interesting. This should be an interesting MP5 here. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Steve's MP5. Oh god. Are you still accepting codes? I am still accepting, but I won't be able to reach them, so you might as well hold them, honestly, until next stream next week. Because there's no way in hell that I'll be able to reach them, Rui, honestly. There's just no way. I'm even so far behind in chat. I'm probably just gonna have to start skipping a couple chats here. A couple chats here for sure. And I forgot to answer here to Alexis. I'm doing alright, Alexis. How are you doing? How are you doing? Although I'm not an Unc yet. Disagree. I don't think I'm an Unc yet. How are you? Oh, look at that flashlight. There's a flashlight right there. Yep, on this guy. Okay, why does this feel better than the Hipfire MP5 build that you sent me last time, huh? Why does this feel better than that already? Oh, God. Look at that. You think I could do that with a Hipfire MP5? No. I can't do that. Oh, got his ass. Okay, guys. New best build ever. MP5, this is it. This is the MP5 right here. I'm doing way better than I thought I would be with this shit. But this goddamn build. Hold on, is that a... No, that guy's dead. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Throw this out. It's also the ping, too. I've had like 180 or 150, whatever, latency for the past couple of games. That does not help at all. So this is actually doing a lot better than I thought. But the stability on it, obviously, is shit. The control is pretty good because it has like no recoil. It's an MP5. It really doesn't have much. The only issue, though, is the firing stability. I know that it's bad. Like, it feels bad because there's a lot of random recoil that I can't really control as easily. There's a lot of that here. My God, I just went crazy with that, man. That is crazy. Let me scroll all the way down on the chat here. Let me scroll all the way down on the chat because I'm sorry to anybody that I'm gonna miss. I just don't want to be like 20 minutes behind chat. If I'm trying to read every chat, there's got to be a compromise somewhere. There's got to be a compromise somewhere because, oh man. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go crazy trying to read them all. Let's see. Nobody on the right. Okay, good. All right. What the fuck did I just get killed by? That was the best grenade ever. Okay. Okay, here we go. And I play with 2 fingers, not like the other 4-finger players. What do I mean? Wait, what? Do people not always play with 2 fingers on mobile? How do you play with 4 fingers or 3 or 5? How do you do that on a phone? What? Wait a minute. Can phones even accept that many inputs at once? Oh man, I thought you could only do like 2 touches at once on a phone. I didn't realize. Damn, I am living in the past. Maybe I am an Unk, man. Maybe I am a goddamn Unk at this point. If I thought that phones would not be able to register all of those touches at once. That is crazy. That is actually wild. Steve say chicken jockey. What? Chicken jockey? Oh wait, yeah, the Minecraft movie. Chicken jockey. Yeah, I remember that. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm gonna send you a QJB with only a horizontal recoil. Oh, okay, that'll be interesting. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm sorry in advance for the lack of handling on my K437 if you ever get to it. Hey, don't you worry. Don't you worry about that, brother. I will try it. It'll be fun. Don't you worry. Even if it doesn't do well, it does not matter. The ranking in this game, I mean, not in this game, but my point system is extremely biased to my own playstyle, and it does not matter. It does not. The points do not matter in this case. Can you watch it? It's my build, Noam. Which one are we talking about? I don't know what you're talking about there, Noam. That MP5 looks like a budget build for operations. I could actually see this working out pretty well as a budget build in operations. I just didn't think that 9mm ammo was good in operations. I thought nobody would want to use it. So I didn't think you would want to use an MP5 in operations. Not too sure. Hey, let's grab that. Let's grab that right here. Okay, hold up. Somebody else is right behind. This is working out really well for these short range oh god. I cannot believe I actually got him too. That is crazy. This MP5 is doing way too good. Way too good. No, the hipfire is the best. Highly disagreed. I disagree, Steve. No way. No way, Jose. No. Hipfire build. I can't do hipfire. Thank you. Thank you for picking me up there. Let's pick you up too. Let's pick... Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it would be safe. Not gonna lie. Thought I would be safe. Let's come around. Come around. As soon as I die here, I'm gonna switch over from this MP5. This actually feels way better right now than I ever would have expected. Probably because of the enemies, and I actually have good latency in this map. And I haven't had to step out of SMG range. I have not had to step out of that yet. So that's probably why right now. Oh my god. What just happened? Where am I? Oh jeez, that would have been a great 2 kills right there. I told you this is the best, definitely not troll. Which is crazy, because I know you meant to troll with this one. I know you definitely meant to troll with this one. That is crazy. This build will go crazy in operations, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I could see this going very well in operations. I can bet, how much would this even cost? Maybe like 50k total in operations, a build like this? Like, this is crazy. This is very good. For operations, of course, not so much in warfare. But it still works. It still works. Wait, what? Was that his dead body landing in the bush and that's what made that noise? I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, we're good here though. We're good. I definitely don't think... I'm very curious about the range here. I obviously would not be using it at any sort of range, this MP5. But so far, it just has worked out a little bit too well. Yeah, I can't use it at this range at all. So it's not going to get top-notch match performance, but obviously, as you can tell, I'm doing very good with it in general, so... This feels way better than it should, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to give this a 4, actually, just as, like, right along with SR25. This should have been horrible. This should have been like a 0, maybe negative. But it was amazing. I don't even get how. That was actually really good. And now, here comes Carrie's. Here comes Carrie's Car 15. Let's see. You can put a keyboard and a mouse, too. I just saw someone. That is crazy. I thought that would get banned, honestly. I really thought that using that would get you banned on mobile. That just feels like a crazy thing to do. Like, what is it called when you have an advantage? That feels like a crazy advantage to have. Let's look at this thing. This looks crazy. I play with 4 fingers on my iPad. Oh my god. I don't understand how. Is this the ones that you flash at people? Which button was it? It's like, well, I'm pressing U and it's not flashing. I wonder why. That was interesting. Okay. This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something. The most competitive mobile players typically have their devices laying down because of how they're able to use 4 to 5 fingers. You know, that kind of makes sense. I just literally did not think that phones would be able to register so many inputs at once. Let's say that you touch 4 different areas of the screen. What is this? What? Oh man, this is crazy. I see what you mean, Carrie. What is this gun? Why would you ever use this? Whoever said this was a good build. What? How do you make the Car 15 bounce? How is that possible? That is crazy. Oh my god. Bro is an unk. Oh no, I'm 28, man. 28. 2 fingers is low, that's what we play. 4 fingers, sometimes 6 finger. Oh man. Oh, that is an insane amount of fingers. You got 10 fingers and you're really going to be using 60% of your fingers in the game? Like, how is that even possible? 60% of your fingers is crazy. I don't know how you do that. I really don't know how you do that. I've barely played a game on my phone better than like Subway Surfers or something. Can't imagine actually using fingers and stuff like that, like more than just a 2. That is crazy. That's pretty cool. That's a cool ability to have though. I feel like if I tried that, everything would cramp up though. My hands would just cramp up like that, like little T-Rex hands or something. Oh man, Noam with a video. I'm not gonna click that, Noam. That is not a thing that I'm about to do on a stream. No. Let's see here. Let's go to the left, Nothing here, nothing here. Not during a stream, at least. Definitely not during a stream. Oh god. Here we go, here we go. Let's come around, come around. Unless it's something funny. If it's something funny, I'll definitely put it up. Something funny or interesting, but there's a... If it's just like a build for it, I don't know, there's... Let me see, let me click it on the side here. What do we got? I'll enjoy my build. Wait, what? What is... Okay, I'm gonna have to see what's going on there. I'm gonna have to see what's going on there. Let me. I was afraid that it would be something else. I didn't realize it would be something actually not bad. Okay, I will keep that to the side there. Let's see when we're outside of the match. I gotta see what the hell you're talking about here. Let's see. Oh man, let's see. This live stream is broken for me. What do you mean broken? What is it doing? I'm very curious, actually. What? Because I've been trying to figure out the issues from my live streams. Like, I swear to God, there's issues too often. There's what the hell? Damn, what a dive. Let's see. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out issues. So if you tell me what they are, I might be able to actually, you know, deal with them in future streams. I really want a nice, smooth stream, but it's taking quite a bit of work to actually get something working correctly as it should be. There's just something new pops up too often, so I have to figure this out. If you tell me what it is, I'll write it down and I'll be able to address it in future streams, for sure. Because I would not be surprised if it's due to my goddamn streaming PC being, like, 20 millennia old. Dude, what is this build? How do you aim with this shit? Oh, man. Carrie, you were right. You were right. This is a negative 69 right here. What the hell is this build, man? This is so crazy. This is insane. He'll go from the best MP5 to the shittiest weapon which ever lived. Honestly, whoever said this was good, I feel bad for him, and I don't know what they were going for with that. I don't know what they were going for with that one. I see what you mean, Carrie. I see why you reported this person. This is crazy. I think they might have, like, gone into ChatGPT or something, typed in, hey, give me a good build for this, and then just put it out, because that is crazy. That is insane. Hey, thank you for the follow, Mr. Cards. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that, sir. Let's come up here. Let's come up here. Okay. Dude, please watch the build. I got you, Noam. I got you. I thought it would be something else. I wasn't safe. I thought I wasn't safe clicking that link, so I got you. I will, hold up. What's going on over here? I will take a look after this for sure. Let's see. Nobody here. Nobody there. I hate that I always destroy it after it blinds me. There we go. I feel like with this PTR, I should be kind of hanging out in the back a little bit more. It has quite a few rounds. Actually, for the PTR, I don't really think that you need this many rounds. But it might work out. It might work out. Let's see. I always give you a surprise. Right mouse button, the car 15. Oh wait, that means remember, RMB. Oh my god. My unk is showing. Oh no. Oh god. Well, anyways. That's actually insane. That I cannot believe I just said that. Okay, well that's embarrassing. Anyways, this PTR actually feels really good. This actually feels pretty damn good. I do wish that it was only a 30 round magazine. I actually don't think it's necessary to have such a high round magazine on this because of the fire rate, but this works out pretty well. I have got like too many credits in operations. I have not even downloaded it yet. Oh man, right? I literally don't play operations and they just give you free credits. Like, that's why I really wish, Noble, that they had wipes for operations. I feel like that would massively increase the amount of people that play that mode, because then you don't feel like you're behind, or you actually feel like you have a reason to play if you have nothing, if everything goes back to zero. I feel like you would actually have a reason to play for sure. To anybody that has just joined into the stream and is wondering also, by the way, just as a note, why I'm so far behind in chat is because I try to read every chat as I play. Who would have thought, right? I try to do that just to hang out with you guys here. So I am gonna be super far behind. If you're new to the stream, just so you know, I'm gonna be super far behind, but I will get there. I will get there. Got his ass. Yeah, this PTR feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I like how it feels. I actually like that. It's probably not gonna be the best in-game weapon ever because of the slow fire rate, but it does feel pretty damn good, I will say. I will say. I think it can get you banned on mobile, but it would absolutely be insane. I did not realize that. Hold on, let's put this over here. We only got 20-something tickets. We only got 20-something tickets, so we're about to end the match, and let's see the range capabilities here. There's a guy. She knows I'm here. Damn. Okay, I messed up. Now everybody knows I'm here. Definitely messed up on that one. Let's get you. Damn. Oh, yeah. Definitely doesn't feel amazing, but it's workable. It's definitely workable. This is probably getting like a 3.5 or something on the in-game stats. In-game performance, this is probably getting like a 3.5. There's somebody... Where are you? Why are you shooting at me with that from that distance? You gotta close the gap if you're gonna do that. Dude, we're doing really well this match though. The ping, man. The latency. Having this lower latency made such a difference. It's crazy. I don't know, not gonna lie, I think I saw it on a short. Yeah, Carrie, whoever put that short out there, no, that was not it. But that was actually a really good match here. Let's put this First God PTR. I'm gonna give this like a 3.5. That was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie, that I could have gone a little crazier with that one too. It just needed less ammo. I think that would have been great. Oh my god, it's already 7. I've been streaming for 3 hours already? It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to do the rating here and then stop it here. I can only really go on for 3 hours, so... Let me catch up. Let me catch up to the chat here. Can you watch the vid after the match? Yes, I can. Let me catch up to the chat and then I'll watch it for sure. Let's see. It's the build, the devil build. The live stream will sometimes just repeat certain frames until I exit the stream, then I go back into it. What? Whoa. Okay, hold on. I'm going to copy that. I'm actually... I'm going to... That is crazy. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Brawler. I will address that. I'm going to write this down right here like as a very important thing because I don't like that. I want your viewing experience to be good. So let me type that right here. Sorry guys, hold on. Give me a second. Because I need to figure this out. Not now. Obviously, I'll do that on the next stream. I will figure that out. For sure. Okay, Mr. Cards. Hello. How are you doing today, Mr. Cards? Thank you for checking out the stream. Appreciate you. I'm telling you, I got there finally to your high highs. I got there. How are you doing, Mr. Cards? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday. Cleric, thank you for the follow on Twitch also. The Twitch following is growing, guys. It's growing, fellas. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I actually did that by asking ChatGPT to give me a loadout a few days ago. Was it good, Steve? Because I swear to God, I tried that. And because ChatGPT doesn't know the actual stats of every weapon and what it affects and all these things, it gives me the worst builds ever. I have tried to use it to test it out because I wanted to make a video on it. I probably will at some point, but it's just, they're almost unusable, those builds. It's crazy. I wonder how that went for you, Steve. Did you like them? I'm very curious. You know what? That I put all of the calibration at 0 because it was way more shitty. Yeah, no, I bet. Carrie, I bet. That was a bad Car 15. For sure. Quest wipe in operations, but that's it. And to BH, I prefer that over the EFT-esque wipes with the pay-to-win mechanics. Okay, I agree with that. The pay-to-win thing, I don't like that, for sure. 100%, I agree. But I don't think that the players are going to stick around much longer in operations if there's no wipes, because you have no purpose. Although, yes, quests, for sure. But then what about your equipment and all these things? Like, you're never going to feel like you're struggling again, like, to get stuff. I don't know. I feel like, at least as a newer player, I don't play operations much. Obviously, this is just my opinion. I don't really play operations much, but I'm not too inclined to get into it because there's such a gap in equipment that getting to that point would be insane for me. And there's just a huge gap that they allow in equipment. So without a wipe, nobody is ever on the fair playing ground, like on an even playing ground, which would be that's the only time I play Tarkov at the beginning of the wipe, and that's it. That's the only time I play Tarkov because of the wipe. Obviously, everybody has the right to their own preference of how they want to play the game, but at least that's for me. That's for me for sure on that one. It might be a dumb question to ask, but I'm trying to get a good at the game, but I feel like I'm getting pelted and destroyed by invisible enemies' bullets. I know that relying on the minimap isn't great, but I'm unsure how to get a good flank going. It depends on the map, to be honest. Just you definitely want to go all the way around people as much as possible to get a good flank, of course, right? Obviously, that's what you're trying to do. But you need to stick behind cover. Just always be aware of the line of sights. You need to if that's what you're worried about dying like that, it is because most of the time you're not very well aware of where enemies could be or where they are most likely going to be shooting at you from, and you need to close that line of sight. You need to block that line of sight. It's an obvious thing to do, right? Quote unquote obvious, but it's quite hard in practice to do, to actually do that in game. But if you keep that into account, if you remember that during the match, if you're actively trying to get better during the match, if you're constantly thinking of what are my angles that I can get shot from when I'm here as I move across the map, if you're constantly thinking about that, you're going to do 200% better immediately. If you're just thinking about lines of sights, just like if you were playing Valorant or CSGO, you have to pay attention to that. But in that type of game, you obviously have less areas that you could get shot from because it's a smaller form factor. In this type of game, you have way more angles, way more players, so you have to be even more aware of it. It's just not as competitive, so it doesn't hurt you as bad to die, right? But that idea, you always want to pay attention to where am I open to getting shot from, and that is where I should be looking right now. And that immediately, all you have to do is be aware of it during the match, and immediately you're gonna get better if that's what you're worried about, for sure. Try it in the firing range and try to kill a target at 50 meters. I'm very curious, actually. That was the Car 15, I believe, right? Let's put that on. I'm very interested in trying that at 50 meters. Can this thing stop? Okay, hold on. Let's grab that. Firing range here. Oh my god! What the hell is this? Why is it so bright, dude? Oh, this is crazy. Who set this up, man? I can't... This is insane. This is insane. This is actually crazy. I feel like I just got flashbanged by my own laser. I need to stop that. What is this? Oh my god. Let me catch up to the chat still. That is crazy. Here's the coolest looking base skin VSS. Okay, I'll take a look at that in a second before I end the stream. I'll take a look in a second. Let me finish up here. Mistborn. Okay. Try the 04 mini high version of the ChatGPT. Is the best version. I haven't tried the mini. I haven't tried the mini, so I'll definitely try that. The one that I usually use here is what is it called? Hold on, I forgot which one. I use the 4.5 because I do pay for plus, and then the regular GPT 4.0 is what I have been using. I gotta try out the 04 mini. Oh, it's for that's the advanced reasoning one. Okay, I got you. I'll try that out soon enough, for sure. I'll try that. I'm very curious about that. So I try to put all the sources on ChatGPT and make sure it knows all the attachments for each gun, and you make a very high control but at low ADS movement speed. While I am aiming, I can't move. But that's the thing, right? That you might be able to tell ChatGPT, unless you want to spend 50 years working on this, right? But you might be able to tell ChatGPT, okay, this attachment, right? There's so many attachments. So this attachment hurts your range or control by this amount. You might take a screenshot or something, and it might help. But there's no way that you're going to go, for each attachment, go to your control, go to your handling, go to the stability, and then put that into ChatGPT to then have that in the memory. Like, that must be insane. That must be crazy if you're going to do that for every single one of these attachments. Like, if you're going to be doing that, you might as well just build it. Dodging bullets is very important in a game that they're shooting bullets at you, for sure. Operation is good if you have a teammate. Yes, that is another thing that I only like to play that type of game solo or with a friend from real life, like a physical friend that I can touch, like at some point. Damn, that sounds dirty. Let me not say that, but pause. Yeah. Anyway, but I like playing with people that I know in real life and I hang out with and stuff like that. That is always really fun. That's why I like Tarkov. A lot of like the people that I know play Tarkov and stuff. But Operations is very fun for like a friendlier version, I guess. It's like an easier version to get into. So there are ups and down. There's an up and down to it for sure, for sure. Upside and downside. That's what I was trying to say. Won't lie to you, when you fire with the Car 15 build with your gun on the side, it's actually okay. I'm not joking. I really don't understand how that's possible. It's possible because it is a static. It is a static amount of recoil. It is a static amount of everything. Oh my fucking! I need to turn this off. Turn all of that off, please. Here we go. Yeah, it's a static recoil amount that you can't really change, but damn, I hate it. No, I can't do that. There's no way. That sucks. Insert my eyes meme for real. Oh my god, I put Plankton saying my eyes, burning his eyes, please. I'm a big fan of SpongeBob, by the way. Big fan. Huge fan. Some would say an air conditioner, for sure. Cats or dogs? I don't know about cats or dogs. Oh, wait, which one? Well, I have a cat. I don't have a dog. I have a cat. So, if that counts for anything. Mini14, can you save this for the next stream? Yes, I can, Steve. Yes, I can. Let's grab that. Put it right here. Okay. Put it right here on my notepad. Let's just put that right there. Okay. Hi, I see you're using an MP5. I have an interesting build for you. I would say is the best MP5 build, but it's really good. I gotta write it down, the items, since I'm on mobile. You can just share the... Oh, wait, that's right. I think you were the one that it didn't work. The share code for me. Because we just tested it with Carrie, and it actually worked. I believe it was with Carrie, at least. The AK-12. Oh, no, it was Mr... what was it? Man, how did I forget? Mr. Zeno sent me an AK-12, and they play on mobile, and it worked. As the code, so you might just be able to send the code. I don't know. The game needs new female operator. No one pick engineer on mobile. What do you think? Really? Nobody picks engineer in mobile? That is crazy. I didn't know this. The thing is, I don't have enough experience on mobile. I really don't. But I do think that the next operator is going to be either a recon or a healer, because there's only two, right? It's either a support or one of these. And yeah, put another female. I feel like another... Actually, though, needing another healer... Maybe another... If it's going to be another female character, it'll probably be a support class, is what I'm assuming. Because we already have 2 recon female characters. And then at some point, I'm sure they'll have like a female engineer for sure. For sure. But for now, considering that the next 2 are most likely going to be support or recon, I do think if it's support, it'll be female. If it is recon, it's going to be male, most likely. That's probably how it'll go, for sure. But that's kind of crazy that people don't pick engineer on mobile. I did not know that. Wow. I wonder how the player base will be once Arc Raiders comes out. Oh, man. I'm so hyped. I wish I would have gotten into the beta. I didn't know about it until way too late. I would have loved to stream that. Like, just play and stream it. Like, oh my god, it looks so good. I would love to play Arc Raiders. I wish I would have gotten in. I was not aware of it until way too late. I think it was like on the last day, and at that point, they're not going to accept me. So, yeah. Especially on the Warfare side of things, and I know the Operator player side will probably jump ship once it's out. That is likely. That is likely. It might cater to kind of the same players, so I'm very curious about that, actually. I would be very curious about that, yeah. There's a high likelihood that's... A lot of the people that play, even Tarkov players, want to play Arc Raiders. So I can't imagine, like, I cannot imagine how that jump, jumping the ship there, how much of that is going to happen, for sure. Hey, have you tried the Ash 12 recently? It's playable now, is it? Okay, got a 93 cal round last match, played with the trenches. Only problem is the 390 ms ADS. 390 ms ADS time is not horrible. It's still playable. I would try it. I'm gonna try it, actually. I didn't know that it was actually changed. I didn't know that. Okay, very cool. Thanks for letting me know. I will definitely try that out. UK mile build codes do work on PC and vice versa. Good, awesome. It's a new flashbang system where you get flashbang first, so your eyes get accustomed to another flashes. Yeah, I see it. I see it. This is why you gotta look at the sun slightly, right? Or you look at a flashlight and then you look at the sun so that you can see better, for sure. So you can get accustomed. I know what you mean, Carrie. I'm picking up what you're putting down for sure. Yeah, yeah. If you aim that car 15 to the chickens, it will cluck as they think it's already morning. You just get a little rooster saying "coo-coo-coo" or whatever they say. Yeah, for sure. I'll try to send the code. If it doesn't work, we'll have to go through the whole writing system down thing again. Yeah, for sure. Looking, if you're a mobile global version, you're good to go. That's what I wonder, if it is a global version. Let's see. Let's see. MP5. Let's grab that. Mistborn, let's hope it works at this time, because last time it didn't. Yeah, that was the issue, because I remember that it did not work last time. So I'd be very curious to see here. No, it's not working. Did I? Wait, hold on. Did I, oh, it's because of the, hold on, I forgot to copy this, maybe? Nope, not working. What about the numbers? Just the numbers. Which version? Are you in the global version, or mobile version, or another, or the, what is it called? SEA? No. I forgot what the other version is called, but which version are you on, Guggen? I wonder. Alright, let's check out this video here. I don't know if I have my browser. Let me check my wavelength here. Browser, go into the stream. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Alright. So let's see that video here that Noam sent. Let's turn this up. What's going on here? Okay. What is this? What is this? Going on here? This is crazy slow. Why would you use this? Why would you use... What the hell? That is something, man. I mean, I guess it works if you're looking at the fire rate and the control, but man, I don't know. I think it's a troll build. Yeah, I can tell. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. I could see it. I could see it. Oh, Dingle, no, I cannot. I gotta end the stream now. I gotta end the stream, so I cannot keep going here. I just want to catch up to chat and then finish up with the rankings here, with the last few. But I do have to head out. I gotta have dinner. That's the first thing I gotta do, for sure. Let me just catch up to chat. Mistborn, let's hope it works. Yeah, it didn't work, sadly. We'll go through that again, Gukin. I got you. On the next stream, for sure. For sure, I will do that. The other version is Garena. There we go, Garena, that's the one. Yeah, if you're in the Garena mobile, I think it might not work. That's probably why. That is probably why. With all of the lights, I'm sure the whole enemy team gonna see you moving and shafted, for real. Oh my god, yes. Yeah. Garena codes don't work, only global. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. Because I'm on the Garena version. Yep, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. I am on the global version, so that is exactly what's going on. Oh, by the way, what's the score for my MP5? Let me actually do that right now. Let me do that right now. I was catching up to chat. I was catching up. Let's go. Starting off with the Noam SR3M. Noam SR3M. Obviously, I gotta turn this camo off because that camo looks way too cool. So let's see. Let's see on this one. This is Noam's SR3M. This looks kind of sick. I would use this in real life, basically. Aside from the stock, this is a weird looking stock. I kind of hate how this looks, actually. But the rest of it, I mean, you got the suppressor cover, you got a bipod, you got a foregrip. Why do you have a bipod if you have a foregrip? But I guess it works. And then, at least, you know, when it comes to looks, right? This looks very good. This looks very good. Maybe not the most functional thing ever. Probably not the type of SR... Oh wait, did I say SR3M? SR25. SR25. Look at that. Carrie caught me. Yep, there you go. SR25. You guys caught me. Alright. Alright. Put me in cuffs, copper. Okay. Alright. Take me to jail. Okay. SR25 looks pretty damn good. I mean, we don't really need that much handling. How's its stability? It's good. This felt actually really good during the match. The handling, obviously, I wish it was a little bit better. This really does mean that you can only use it for long range counter sniping, for example. But everything else, obviously, is amazing. So because of the lack of handling, which you do still want a little bit of handling on a marksman rifle. A marksman rifle, you do still want some, but I can tell because of the purpose of this, it's not meant to be something that you strafe with or anything like that. Which I can accept, that's usable, that's pretty good. I'm going to have to give that a 4 also. That gives it a 12 in total. This is actually a pretty good score. I like that. That's a good SR3M. I mean, oh my god, I said it again. Jesus Christ. SR25. 25. 25. God. Oh no. God damn. Okay. SR25, everybody. That's the gun that we're looking at, everybody. Yep. Alright, the MP5 is coming up next. Let's ignore my dumbassity. Okay, so the MP5 coming up next. I know how to say that one. Alright, the MP5. What do we got? We got Steve's MP5. Let's take off the camo. It's cheating with the camo on. Okay. It's an MP5. It looks good. I mean, it literally has like 2 attachments on it. It actually has 2 attachments. So it's just the MP5 is a cool looking gun. I mean, just in general. Obviously, this optic, I feel like an MP5 needs to go with a bit of a better looking optic. Maybe something like a pistol type of optic or something. Maybe a little riser with a little something. One of these. Oh man, this would look good with a little EOTech, you know. So, but, I mean, it's an MP5. The MP5s look good. It's got the ball sack, the one single ball sack here. So this is pretty good. I don't know. I like how that looks. It's an MP5. I like how that looks. I'm giving it a 4 also, which is man, I hate you guys. Okay. Stats is probably going to be shit. Okay. Let's see. Very bad control. At least stat-wise. Not the greatest one of these. Let's see. Not the greatest one of these. And not the greatest ability either. But it works. It works. This is definitely getting a 0 though. It worked, as in, it's usable, but there's 0 stats on it. There's no stats. We have 2 attachments, and they don't make it like not the best looking one either. I mean, sorry, not the best stats on it. Although it was functional. It was functional. Which is crazy to think that a blank MP5 is functional. Crazy. Crazy. Alright. We got the Car 15. The Car 15 from Kerry, which is just actually a crime. Whoever did this does need to go to jail. Let's see what we got here. Take off the camo. Take off the camo. That is cheating. What? What? Why? Well, obviously, see, the thing is, if it didn't have all these, like, if it just had a single light, a laser plus a light, maybe one of those like laser light combos on the top or something like that. Maybe one of those. What are they called? They're like, there's a name. LAR? No, I forgot what the name is. I'm not gonna try to remember it now. But this is absolutely insane. Whoever did this made a crime. If it wasn't for that, I would actually like the rest of it. Somehow I like a very high up there ACOG on the carry handle. An ACOG on the carry handle? That is sick. But the rest of it, what the hell is this, man? This looks like shit. Okay. But I have to give it a +1 because of the optic on the carry handle. I love that. And the little, what is it called? The internal suppressor here, the integrated suppressor. I think that looks sick. And it's got the dragon scale, what is it called? The dragon scale handguards. I love that. I love that. It looks nice. I like that. So this is going from like a -4 because of how shitty it looks to like a 1. That looks cool. Yeah, I like that. What about the stats though? The stats. Okay, control for a Car 15, not the horrible, not the worst thing. Pretty bad handling for a Car 15 here. If you're gonna have this ADS, you should have better for the other stats. This is the worst ability I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie, that is crazy. This is getting a -1 here on the stats. So what is 1 plus -1? That is a 0, leaving us at -69. That's what we have. I kind of just wanted to keep that same number. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I wanted to keep this number. That's why. So we... Oh, man. This is what we're going for here. The numbers don't matter, boys. The numbers don't matter, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, actually, I looked at my stats. There's like one lady who watches. There's like one. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have here. Okay, so first to God, PTR. Let's go over here. PTR, PTR. Where is it? Where is it? Actually, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, I like lost it for a second here. Let's finish it up with a PTR from First God. Of course, take that away. And then modify. What do we got here? What do we got? I kind of hate how this looks. This looks like you put a very long what? Oh my god. This is the longest suppressor I've ever seen in my life. Oh my goodness. I'm actually very surprised at how well this handled with how much negative handling things are on this here. That's very interesting. Thing is, so I'm pretty sure the PTR is based on an FAL style of like system, I guess. So it kind of looks like that, which is pretty cool. The FAL looks pretty cool. I do think this banana type magazine looks pretty cool. I like that. I do like me some banana magazines like that. Little riser on the top. Not a fan of how that looks, but it's okay. But oh man, this looks ridiculous. Like, just out of uniqueness. This looks pretty nice. Just because it's unique. As much as I hate it, I'm gonna have to give it at least a point for that. The looks in general, though, the looks department, this does not look the greatest. I'm gonna have to give that a 1 on the looks, First God. I'm only not giving it a 0 because it's very unique. It's very unique. I like how that looks by uniqueness. It's kind of like the Cybertruck. I hate how it looks, but it's very unique, and therefore it looks good. You know what I mean? Right? Right? Does that make sense? I don't know. So, let's look at the stats now, though. Let's look at the stats. Alright, we got good control. I actually enjoyed the control on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the control on that one. This is pretty good handling for something that is so massive. This must be in total from the tip of the muzzle to the end of the barrel where it connects over here somewhere, to the upper receiver where it connects to that right around here. This must be like a 22-inch rifle. Like, this is crazy. Oh my god. But anyways, so let's go for the ADS speed. Oh, this is surprisingly good for an AR. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually really good handling. Pretty good. This is why it felt good. This gun actually felt good. I'm not gonna lie, the stats on this, that's a 4. Very good stats, and I need to stop saying not gonna lie, because why would I lie, right? It's assumed that I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's go for a 5 plus that. That is an 8.5. This is actually pretty good. If it looked better, this could be a top 1 for this stream. It could have been a top 1. Let me make sure that I save this, though. I didn't realize how late into the stream we already are. Guns for next week. Let's save that. Yeah, let's save that. Okay. Perfect. There we go. We got it saved, so I won't lose it this time if my power goes out again. For sure. Let's take a look at the last, like, 12 messages in the chat here. I might have skipped a couple, but I cannot keep it going, so let's see. What do we got? I almost didn't want to put anything on the MP5, but I'm being nice to you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for being nice. Yeah. I honestly thought it would be much worse. I really thought that MP5 was going to be a lot worse. I'm not going to lie. And I said it again. I need to stop. What am I doing? Okay. Alright. Let's switch operators here because I like the other guns a little bit more. And I don't want it to look like... if I'm going to end this stream, I got to make sure that it looks good. I'll do it fashionably. Gotta add some fashion to this. Here we go. Perfect. Yes, there we go. What is your favorite MP5 skin? Oh, wait, not the ballsack mag. Yeah, that's right. The Vector actually has a perfect ballsack mag. Look at this thing. Where did it go? Had the ability to put on... oh, no, never mind. It's the Vector. It's the Vector with two. Yes. Okay. What is your favorite MP5 build? My favorite MP5 build. Where is it? Here it is. Skin. I mean, not build. Skin. I think it was this one. I actually really enjoy this one and the green one. I like the neon for no good reason. I like the neon. Although I enjoy this one, I do enjoy this one. I do like the purple because the purple is a very good color, like a little cosmic. I like that. Or the neon. It's hard to choose between the two. I would have to like flip a coin. If I'm feeling obnoxious, this is the one that I would like that day. If I feel more calm and collected, I would like this one more. This is probably my favorite one, actually. Yeah, and it fits well with a little dangly thing there. I like that. I like that. K416. Okay, Mayhem. I will save that for future stream. Cannot check that out today. Actually, I gotta check out Mayhem. Mayhem. I gotta check out Mistborn here. I remember he told me to check this out this stream, so let's take a look at that right here. Let's see. VSS on the VSS. Just to look at it, just for the looks, if I remember correctly, that's what it was. Import. How does this look? Okay, yeah, this looks pretty cool. I like that. I really like how this looks. The cheek pad all the way up here like that. A nice little firing system, 157. Just automatic. Oh man, this looks sick. Yeah, I like how that looks. You're right, you're right. I like how that looks. That's nice. That's pretty nice right there. Why did it not switch over? Let's put that on right here. Do I have a better camo? No, I don't. Okay. There we go. Let's keep it like that. Alright, here we go. Thankfully, the MP5 is a short-run attachment. Yeah, for sure. Let me save this. Let me save this, and I can put that right there. Bam. Okay. Perfect. Okay. MP5 SD, Spec Ops Barrel, Microsight, Riser. Ooh, hold on. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, that would be for the next week, for sure. I don't know if I'll even be able to reach it next week, because there's already so many of them on the queue. Look at this. Actually, no, I think I might. I think I might be able to next week. Yeah, for sure. It might work out. Yeah. Calibration is full ADS plus. I gotta stop closing the notepad if I'm gonna keep typing into it. Here we go. That's bam. Do that. Okay. Under control. Here we go. Crime against humanity. That's right. That's right. Are the stats good? Yeah. One mosquito bite is enough to flinch the player. Yes, it is. It's a little... I hate that they made that change, that stability doesn't affect your flinch anymore. I wish it still would. I really do. I really do. Long boy. Yeah, it was. That was a very long boy right there. I thought it was based on the G3. Isn't the G3 based on the FAL also? Like, that system? I thought it was. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know about that part of the world's guns that well. I probably should learn a little bit more about that, but I'm not too sure about South American weapons very well. It's not a suppressor, it's a whole gun. Yeah, for real. It's a whole gun as a suppressor. Yes, it is. I bet that thing shoots so quietly, supersonic rounds, way too quietly, I bet. I do think it shoots like 308 rounds, though, so I'm not too sure if it would even be quiet with this big of a damn suppressor. Develops from the G3 rifle, and it's 7.62. Okay. What about the G3? Is the G3 based on the FAL? Does it say that? I don't know. Let me see. Where's the G3? Is it part of the engineer class only? Let me see. G3. It doesn't say. I thought the G3 was based on the FAL. Huh. Not sure. Well, look at that. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to have to look that up later. I'm very curious about that now. Mr. Cards, thanks for bringing that up. I'm very curious. Very curious. It's not a suppressor, it's a whole gun. Yep. You can cross a circus tightrope with that thing. Yeah, actually, for real. How many guns do you have to review, Ox? In total, I already have, like, for next week. So I was able to do, if I knew how to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in one stream. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 for next stream. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's not too shabby. Is the live stream about to end? Yes, it is, Brawler. Yes, it is. I gotta head out soon, and I've already been way over, and I'm so hungry right now. It's crazy. MP7 from Rui. MP7 Power Drill cosplay. I'm gonna save it. I swear. Y'all, please stop sending me. Please. But I'm gonna write it down for the next week. I gotcha. I gotcha. for the next stream. I gotta, out of all people, I gotta save it from Rui. I gotta save it from Rui for sure. All right, gotta go now. Thanks. Now, Ox, you have a great night and see you on the next stream. Have a great night, Steve. See you on the next stream. Have a amazing night. Sleep tight. That's all that matters. Prueba la Scourge inspirada en tu vida. No puedo, Kino. No hay manera hoy. Tendría que ser la semana que viene. De verdad, ya tengo que terminar el stream. But I was telling Kino there in Spanish, I was telling him that I have to finish up the stream. There's no way that I can reach the next weapon. I will be able to on the next stream, though, 100%, because he wants me to check out a Scar Edge inspired by my video that he changed up to match his playstyle more. So I will be able to reach that next video. Sadly, there's no way that I was able to get to it this stream. I have to end it. I copied your M416 build and got my Prodigy medal. Hell yeah, brother. I got you, Devious. I'm glad that worked out for you. Hell yeah. Hoot, see ya. Hoot, Steve. Hoot, Steve. See you later. Thank you very much for passing by. Always a pleasure, Steve. Wait, stability doesn't stop you from flinching, Monka W. Yeah, it doesn't. Look at this. Let me show you this real quick. It used to back in the day, and then in like season 1 mid-season update, they stopped it. Look at this real quick here. Let me show you something. Let's use any other weapon. Let's go for like a CI-19 or something. Let's put a camo on that. You can't have a naked CI-19. Here we go. Okay, so let's take a look here. The regular stats, right? This is just the default stats. We have our stability, 50, breath holding duration, 20, and then, where is it? Hit flinch multiplier, 0.8, right? Let's put something on that increases your stability by 6 points right there. Great. Now let's go for a gas block that also increases your stability, for example. Let's go for something else that increases your stability. There's one of these right here. That. And then let's put something else that increases your stability. Why not? We're already on it, right? Let's put the strongest stability one here. And then if we look at the detail stats, look at this. Nothing. Zero. Like, it doesn't help. It used to back in the day, a long time ago. You'll actually be able to tell from my earlier videos. And I really wish they wouldn't have made that change. It's kind of weird that now, like a fly lands on you and you will flinch. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know why they did it. I really don't. Maybe stability was too strong in the past. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's what's going on with that. That's the issue with stability not helping your flinch. I just noticed that I literally named my K437 Another Attempt. That's a good name. That's how you know it was a good attempt. Pretty sure the G3 is its own thing. Really? Oh shit. Okay, never mind. I'm way wrong. Thank you, Rui. Thank you. I had no idea. I actually literally thought that it was based on the FAL. I never knew that. Wow. I'm gonna look into that later. I really didn't know. What is the meta now? It's hard to tell. The SMG45 is still there. The QCQ is still there. The M4A1 is still there. The CI-19 is also pretty good up there. SG552 is also up there. So those types of weapons, you're gonna see them a lot for sure. Yes, the G3 is based on an in-development model of the FAL. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Devious. Okay, he knows something. Awesome. Look at that. I really don't know much about guns in South America. I really don't. I should look into some of that. A couple wiki pages, read a couple of those, yeah. Mostly what I know is my American and, like, a couple of things from the Europe side of weaponry. Like, especially Italian weaponry. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I like them. Okay. By the way, they should add the FAL to the game. That would be super cool. I see it being a battle rifle for the engineer, for sure. That would be very cool. Alex, have a good night, man. Always fun to watch your stream. Thank you very much for joining in, Rui. Always a pleasure having you here. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, Rui. Bueno, chequeo fuera del stream. Ok, sí. Me interesa su opinión. Sí. Yo lo voy a chequear. Yo lo chequeo, Kino. For sure. Yeah, he was telling me to check it out after the stream, and I'm actually interested because he based it off of my build, so I'm very interested. I was telling him that I will definitely check it out outside of the stream, for sure. For sure. SG552 build. My bad, SG552 build. Do you have a SG552 build that you sent? I haven't seen it. I'm not sure. I would like to see the AEK from Battlefield. Oh, that'd be so fun. Rui actually sent an AEK, quote-unquote AEK build, right? It was like the EKS turned into an AEK, and that was pretty cool. It really gave me nostalgia of Battlefield. But yeah, that would be super cool to have an AEK. I would love that. That was my favorite gun in Battlefield 3. Yes, for sure. I would like to, AEK. Look at that. Look at you two, Dominic and Mr. Cards at the same time. Great mind thinks alike, think alike, huh? Mr. Cards on Twitch saying he wants an AEK, and Dominic on YouTube saying he wants an AEK at the same time. That is crazy. That is so funny, actually. If Delta Force have a FAMAS, it would be cool. I would love a FAMAS. I would love it. They already have Nox, who is a French character. They already have him. Now let's put a French weapon in. Let's have a FAMAS in here. Let's do it, you know? M60 would also be fun too. I don't even know that one. I don't know that one. I'm gonna have to look that one up as soon as I end the stream, which, speaking of, should be happening now. I am starving, everybody, and I've been streaming for too long. My throat is killing me. I will find more days to stream soon enough as I get better at this and as I fix the streaming issues. So, thank you all for joining in so much. I really appreciate every single one of you spending some time here with me, hanging out, having a good little chats as I don't do the best that I could in my matches, but it was fun. That's all that matters. Am I right, fellas? Alright, thank you all for joining in. Really appreciate all of you. Love you all, and I will see you on the next one.